The Miami Dolphins traded wide receiver Jalen Waddle to the Broncos today in a deal that includes a first-round pick. Here are the details of the swap. Waddle and a fourth-rounder, that's number 111 overall in this year's draft, go to Denver. The Dolphins receive the Broncos' first-round pick, that's number 30 overall, plus Denver's third and fourth-round picks this year. The Eagles signed free agent wide receiver Marquise Hollywood-Brown. It's a one-year deal worth $6.5 million. Texans and free agent guard Wyatt Teller agreed to terms on a two-year deal. Colts have signed corner Cam Taylor-Britt to a one-year contract. Saints inked running back Ty Chandler to a deal. Timberwolves guard Anthony Edwards will miss a week or two with inflammation in his right knee. Knicks guard Jalen Brunson doubtful to face the Pacers tonight. Championship game of the WBC, U.S. against Venezuela in Miami. You'll see it on Fox at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. First four in Dayton takes place starting the NCAA tournament. I'm Dan Byer.
I think we do a little bit, no?
Not really, because you didn't even dress up for St. Patty's Day.
That is true. Hey!
It's Covino and Rich, Steve Covino and Rich. I hate the Irish Davis.
You know what? I didn't even turn the lights on.
Do you even know what day it is?
Where are we?
It's Covino and Rich. We are streaming live, so hit them lights, man.
Rich is already on vacation.
I know. It's our last day before vacation. It's vacation eve. I'm vacation Steve. Happy St. Patty's Day. Top of the morning to ya. Top of the afternoon. Top of the noche. Is that how you say it? Top of the noche? Orale. It's a Taco Tuesday.
Oh, there we go.
WBC Taco Tuesday.
Hey.
Hope you're having a happy St. Patty's Day. Enjoying a nice green brouhaha as we rock out to the Irish jig.
Yeah.
That's Iowa Irish Sam. We got Danny G. We got Dan Byer. We got you. And we got a really great game tonight. I'm so excited. Venezuela, USA. Hope you had a Team Venezuela sort of night last night, beating Italy 4-2. And, hey, Italy did Italy proud, man.
Yeah.
Italian Americans represented with class and respect and gabagool and mozzarella and and espresso. So
Gabagool.
they did a great job, but fell short last night. And Team USA got their hands full versus Venezuela. We're going to talk about that, some NFL. We got some games to play, prizes to give away, and more. Again, I'm Covino with my sweet green for St. Patty's Day Yankees hat and my green accessories ready to go today. Yeah, buddy.
Well,
and
hey.
I'm not saying goodbye. When the show's over, I'm just leaving.
So we got to talk about the Irish, not the Fighting Irish. Put them up. I got to talk about their cuisine and how
I gotta have corned beef and cabbage if I want to manage.
I gotta either get a recipe or something because my grandparents, my mom's dad, last name Dempsey. I'm a quarter Irish.
Pappy Dempsey?
Good old Pappy Dempsey.
Good old Pappy Dempsey.
When my grandmother once a year would make corned beef and cabbage, it tasted like wet socks, and people are like, I love it. I'm like,
And
don't
boiled
fake
potatoes.
it. To me, it's like it's the one thing we fake. Like, don't. Now, listen, I'm a big fan of a traditional Reuben. Corned beef, some dressing, some kraut.
Rich is only a fan of Ruben Studdard. He voted for that guy for American Idol.
I mean,
That's
guy's
the
talented.
only Ruben he's a fan
But
of.
I know if I were to say what's my favorite sandwich, Reuben's a top 3 for sure. Corned beef is fine, but hot corned beef and cabbage, I don't know. When people say they like it, maybe no one ever cooked it the right way in my family because I just remember spitting it into napkins and slowly getting rid of it.
I think I'm the only guy that could say this respectfully, being a quarter Irish, right? And if you don't believe me, you can kiss my red ass hairs.
Whoa.
When it comes to cuisine, I don't think the Irish are leading the pack. They're not leading the fight here. When it comes to being, fighters and great partiers.
Drinkers.
And yeah, sure. Why not?
They could
Then
drink. They could drink you under the table.
The Irish bring it. They have great culture, but the food is just from the outside looking in. I'm sure Irish people would, full-on Irish people might disagree, but
No, I think they would agree because no one's ever said, "Hey, what do you want to do tonight? We're doing takeout. You want some Italian? You want Mexican?" No, I want Irish. Who would ever be like, "I want Irish food"? It's trash.
You want to go for Irish tonight?
It's trash.
I say that respectfully.
Go
A nice
hot
Irish beer,
spot.
a nice harp or something, a nice Guinness, a nice.
Maybe like a shepherd's pie on a nice
shepherd's pie is the one thing that you can do really well.
Yeah.
on like a chilly day.
Hearty.
Yeah.
Fills you up on that Irish night.
Yeah.
Chilly Irish night.
But you know what they're great for? I'll tell you this. And if you want to shout out some ginger athletes that, I don't know.
I'm gonna shout out one.
That warm your heart, hit us up.
We're gonna shout out one Irish ginger and call it a day.
Who?
Conan O'Brien, best Irish guy. I'm a big Conan fan.
I like his dance moves too.
Team Coco, and I didn't watch the Oscars, but any clip I saw of him,
He slayed it.
I applaud Conan O'Brien.
Conan's the best, bro.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorites.
I was Sam.
My favorite Irishman, Canelo Alvarez. Just for the record.
You could be a Sam. You could be an O'Brien of sorts. You like if I told you I was Sam was Conan O'Brien's nephew, you'd believe it.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you much.
I believe if you were his nephew, I'd believe it. So not known for the cuisine, but known for being great people. I said fighters because some great boxers, man, of Irish descent. Great athletes, great beer.
Yep.
And
whiskey.
The whiskey,
Scotch,
of course.
Whiskey. Irish whiskey.
The Irish goodbye is something that I think has come in handy so many times in my life. Might as well call it the Mexican goodbye or the half-breed goodbye because I use it all the time.
You want to credit the Irish for some good beer and their goodbye?
I do it at sporting events. I do it at your parties. And I think that some people aren't a fan and it rubs people the wrong way. But I'm telling you, there's a great use for it. I want to know your thoughts at 877-99 on Fox.
Well, but the overall question is, are you offended by the Irish goodbye? When someone at a party, an event, just goes home and doesn't announce it. And then after a while, you're like, hey, where'd Covino go?
I think it's a nice, humble way of just peacing out. Like, you really got to, do like the Italians do and give everybody a mwah, and then mwah. And then I got to have a hairy man face. I got to have stubble to stubble on my cheeks. I got to play slap ass and give everybody a kiss before I go. Then that adds another
25-minute process.
45 minutes, especially if you're partying at Rich's house. That's the thing. A lot of times when I'm in mixed company, here's when you could do it. I think it's a party night. You don't want to bring down the vibe sometimes. Everybody is partying at their own pace.
Yeah.
Sometimes I already hit my I call it my Forrest Gump, where I hit this point and I'm like, I'm going to go home now. And I just turn around and I want to go.
Like when
I don't
Forrest
wanna,
stopped running?
Yeah, I don't want to explain anymore. And then there's other people that still want to continue running and partying. And when you announce your goodbye, it's like a signal to everybody else that maybe it's time to wrap up. And I don't think that's fair. Right? So, in other words, if Rich is having a party and I hit my social limits,
You hit your Forrest.
I hit my Forrest Gump. If I announce my goodbye, I feel like I'm sending signals to everybody else.
Oh, maybe I should say goodbye.
Yeah, that maybe it's time to wrap up, and maybe I'm overstaying my welcome. And, hey, is Rich's party winding down? I'm not trying to kill that vibe. And then there's another reason. A lot of times in mixed company, Rich will have, parents from his kid's school, little kids on his baseball team's parents, all these mixed people from his softball team. I got to now say goodbye to 80 people I don't even know. That's the thing. So I think it's best to just dip out. You don't need to announce your goodbye. It's not. What is it? What's that saying? You don't need to announce your departure. It's not an airline.
Like on social media, you don't need to say, just go away. Just go.
Yeah.
Just go.
I'm leaving.
I'm never offended by that.
It's not a train station. It's not at an airport.
I think you just politely moonwalk out. Goodbye.
Yeah. What about the guitar thing you do?
Yeah, I got to. I'll share this trick.
That's to change subjects, I guess.
That's how you back out of a conversation. Like if you get Rich Davis and cornered into a conversation.
I'm sorry,
about,
am I a verb?
When you get Rich Davis and he's talking about like his little kid's softball team or tease bets or his new backyard or something like that.
He's talking about his grass, his soil.
He's talking about his Kentucky bluegrass. He's real pumped about.
Well, Dan Byer would appreciate that. Sorry, you don't have curb appeal like me and DB.
You got herb appeal. You point at the speaker. You point at the speaker, and you're like, "Ooh, that's my jam." You play the air guitar and just dip away. It's called the G chord dip away.
Love that.
In the middle of the conversation, Covino just
Yo, bro, that's great, man. Where'd you get the seat? At Home Depot? Sweet.
Tremolo bar.
And you just dance your way out of that
Oh,
conversation.
can I try?
Sorry, man, I was rocking out.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me try.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, Covino, tell me again about the fight of the week.
You point at the ceiling. Like, yo, that's my jam.
Wait, what did you say this weekend? It's gonna be the fight of the year.
Yeah,
Hold on one second.
hold on. And you just air guitar your way out of that conversation.
Brilliant.
You could do that in real life and at a party and do the Irish goodbye, and it's okay. So I'm here to tell you, because a lot of times I pull the Irish goodbye and people are like, does he think he's better than us?
No.
And it's no, I'm just not. It's actually the opposite. I don't think I'm that important to this shindig, to this Irish jig, where I need to announce to everybody I'm out. I think that's lame. I think that's lame, and I don't want to be that.
So
I just dip out.
on St. Patty's Day, we salute you, the Irish.
That's it.
For
Thank
your
you for the
goodbye,
exit.
for your corned beef, not with cabbage,
For House of Pain.
on a sandwich.
Dude, House of Pain, I know you may think one thing now, but they were legit back in the day.
Of course. Conan O'Brien.
They made me jump around. What else? My Nana. Who else? What else?
What else is from Ireland? Conor McGregor.
Patty
Yeah.
Pimblett.
Patty Pimblett. I don't know.
Patty the Batty. Who else?
Boondock Saints.
I'm gonna go now.
And whoever else you want to shout out. 877-99 on Fox. We celebrate the Irish today on Covino and Rich. And again, I'm just here to tell you that the Irish goodbye is fantastic. Use it wisely. Don't abuse it. Don't abuse it. And don't let anyone shame you for using it.
You know, the St. Patty's Day parade, we all have been to, well, not me, unfortunately. We've all been to maybe a victory parade for our team or something, right? We've all been to, in New York City, there's a lot of parades. Puerto Rican Day parade, all these, big party parades. St. Patty's Day parade, first parade ever.
Dude.
Makes me think of The Fugitive. Remember where he blends in? He gets the hat out of the trash can.
I do remember that.
Punches it out.
Yeah, one of the best parades for sure, especially, partying in New York City on our come up. The Irishman. You a fan of that movie?
The long movie.
Yeah,
it was long.
I don't want to shout that. I take that shout out back.
I'll wrap it with this, and then Sam, you could
Got a little
give
comment,
us
yeah.
I really do wish that one time in my life, someone prepared corned beef and cabbage, and I was really able to be like, that was delicious. Because there are Irish people that are like, no, you just do. You know how a lot of times people say, like,
Wait, would you say your favorite Irish sandwich was?
my favorite Irish sandwich?
Yeah. Didn't you say your favorite sandwich?
I said I like the Reuben.
Oh, I'm about to make you change your mind.
Oh, I got it.
Did you forget the turkey O'Toole?
From Bennigan's, that was a good one. On
The
a pretzel
turkey
roll.
O'Toole. Remember there was an O before the tool?
Oh, O'Toole.
Turkey O'Toole was
But-
fantastic on the sourdough pretzel bun at Bennigan's.
Because I know there's someone listening right now, at least one person, probably millions or thousands, that are like, nah, man, you just never had it good. Like, think of how we just never prepared Brussels sprouts the right way as kids. We thought they were trash. Now Brussels sprouts, everyone orders at restaurants. We sort of just figured out how to cook them.
Yeah.
Like, to me, I'm sure there's someone that slays corned beef and cabbage, but I'll tell you who it wasn't. My grandma. Because it was ass.
Boiled socks, right?
I remember being like, this is the worst thing ever. I didn't look forward to St. Patty's Day because I was like, we gotta eat corned beef and cabbage.
Well,
Disgusting.
Tradition.
Today's the day where everybody is Irish and Irish eyes are smiling and kiss me, I'm Irish, and enjoy a green something, some green eggs and ham.
Yeah.
All right. So
Sam, I am.
if there's anything you want to share or any props you want to give to the Irish, by all means, thank you again for Conan O'Brien and all the O'Briens. And thank you guys. 877-99 on Fox. What up, Sam?
Sorry, I got so much Irish pouring out of me right now. So the movie Hamnet, the two lead actors, Jessie Buckley and Paul Mescal, both Irish. She just won.
Best actress?
Yeah, she won the best actress.
Yes, best actress.
I remember looking her up because I'm like, who won? Oh, she's an Irish actress.
Jessie Buckley, yep, she won for Hamnet. And then if I'm thinking of the best movie about Jimmy Hoffa, I don't think of The Irishman. I think of the movie Hoffa with Jack Nicholson. That's what I want to add. You ever seen that movie? It's good.
Yeah. It's been a minute, though. Yeah.
It's been a minute. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
So thank you, guys. Wear some green. And by the way, if you don't wear green today, are you anti-Irish? I think you are, Rich.
You know what?
What, do you hate the Irish or something?
But you know what? On that note,
I'm going straight to baseball practice after this.
Speaking of baseball, and on that note,
I'm in baseball mode.
I don't mean this completely, but I kind of do. You know what? I have
Yo, own it, dude. Say it fully.
No, because I was going to say, if you're not watching Venezuela versus USA tonight,
No, U.S.
then you're not American. You're un-American. I feel like you're un-American if you're not watching tonight.
Un-American, huh?
Because you see all these countries and the pride they have. Like, you don't understand pride. You don't understand culture. You don't get it. If you're not watching to back up Team USA tonight, look, I'm not a big hockey fan, but when USA's in the finals or there's a game that people are telling me, dude, you need to watch, I'm going to tune in. I'm going to watch.
Rewind.
Yeah.
There was one person in this room that didn't wake up early to watch a gold medal game.
Yeah, but I didn't know.
Come on.
I'm in California, bro.
Bro,
I watched everything
if you
else.
don't watch, you're un-American. Says the guy who wouldn't wake up
That's
for
right.
an early morning cup of coffee to watch Team USA
That's 'cause
win
I was
the gold.
sleeping, bro. I
It was
couldn't
like
sleep.
7, 8 a.m.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
dude, the
we
dog
told
kept
you
me
in
up
that
all night.
that
Start at
edition of
5
Weekend
out here.
Dude, you
Hobnobbing.
don't know my nighttime struggles.
Started at 5 a.m.
It
out
was
here.
so early, man. That doesn't mean I wasn't super prideful and like, yeah, hell yeah. Dude, I wore my USA hockey jersey that whole day.
This guy's a fraud.
I feel like you're un-American. There's no excuse for you not watching tonight. Now,
Who do you think you are? Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
what I really wanted to say, and I have it,
USA, tough guy.
I have it written down here. Honestly, you and I are not that cool. We could never be that cool. It's like, you know how you know your people without even really knowing? Like, I know a fight fan when I see one. I give him the Vato nod. I'm like, that guy likes fights. When people like what you like, yeah, that guy's cool. Or, yeah, he's a Yankees fan, or he's a Mets fan. Or when you have things in common.
Perfect.
Like, if you're not watching this game, I'm not saying we can't hang, but we're never really going to be that cool. You know why? It just goes to show you how different we are. Like you ever call a friend?
I get what you're saying.
You ever call a friend and you're like, yo, dude, are you watching? Because there's something big on. And he's like, oh, it's on tonight? What time? It's on right now.
I didn't
You realize that friendship's not as dope as you thought it was because you're not on the same page. If you have nothing going on of importance, like it's not your kid's recital, you don't have like some sort of business banquet going on.
I know what you're saying.
Some sort of award ceremony.
What you're saying is that it's the most random of Tuesday nights.
It's a Tuesday night.
Put it on in the background.
You can't have, and by the way, St. Patty's night, even if you're going out to party, great, the game's on. That's fine. You can do both.
Yeah.
If you're not tuning in, we're not that cool, me and you. So maybe un-American was a little strong, but you and I are not
Dude, own it.
we're not the same cat. How about
Covino
that?
says you're a communist.
We're not
if
the
you
same
are
cat.
not watching
We're
tonight.
not the same guy, and I'm not saying that everyone should strive to be like me. Believe me,
Covino
I got problems,
Covino
bro.
said you should move to North Korea and stay there if you don't watch tonight.
Believe me, you don't want to be like me. I'm difficult, but you and I are not the same cat if you're not tuning in tonight. The end.
Well,
we're not as cool as I'd like to be. Put it that way.
Well, we got a couple calls on the Irish goodbye, and then
Okay.
you know what? Perfect transition. We are going to talk some NFL free agency. We're going to play last one standing, but I have a thought, and it has to do with sports families, based on something you just said, which is you spurred a thought in an article I read. So we're going to get to that. Say hi to Matt in Alaska though first. Hey, Matt.
Hey, Matt.
Yo, Matt.
Matt.
Hey, Matt.
I think he gave us the Irish goodbye.
Man,
Good one.
maybe-
Good one, Matt.
Hey, good joke, man.
Good one, man. You got us.
Pennsylvania.
Rich, punch up Matt on your phone. Let's see if
Okay.
that works.
Let's
I
go.
thought Matt pulled one on us.
Hey, Matt. No,
Instead, Rich hung up on that.
let's say hi to Gerard.
He just left without saying goodbye.
Hey, Jared, you're on now from Pennsylvania.
Oh, hey, guys. First off, the Irish goodbye is the greatest thing that you can possibly do.
It
And
is.
if any of your listeners don't know how to do it, they need to master it. Last fall, 2 of my friends got married, and I actually had to sign the marriage certificate. And I was in a room with 80 people that I consider friends. And I told the groom, I said, I was like,
Oh,
another
one.
No.
Oh,
Danny,
you-
put your
there?
phone in producer mode, Danny. Thank you.
Cliffhanger. He's back. He's
There.
back.
There.
Go ahead,
Start that
buddy.
again.
all right, so it was Game 7 of the World Series.
Oh, hold
And I
on.
told
Danny's phone was in amateur producer mode. Now it's in pro.
Will you let the guy talk?
Sorry.
So it was Game 7 of the World Series, and my buddy that was getting married, he hates baseball, and I told him I had to leave at 7 and not to tell anyone else. And he's like, why? Because of baseball? And I'm like, yeah, it's Game 7 of the World Series, dude. Like, I need to leave. I was like, just don't tell anyone else. So I just pulled the Irish goodbye, gave a nod to a couple people across the room, and dipped out.
No one knows.
And it was
It's the
one
best.
of
you know
the
what?
greatest games ever.
Dude, you want to know the other great time to pull it out? And by the way, I'm
Whoa.
glad you. I mean,
Oh, to pull. Oh,
the Irish
the move. Okay.
exit, Irish goodbye. Thanks for sharing, buddy.
Oh.
I appreciate it. Let me tell you about the uncle life. I mean, it's wonderful and grand and great to have your own kids and playing sports and devoting your entire weekend to taking them to a million travel leagues.
Hey,
But you know what's cool? When you roll up to your nephew or niece's soccer game or their flag football game and you show up and they're all happy to see you, and then you just dip away into the crowd like you're Homer Simpson and you go right back to your car. That's the best
And-
because you
all right.
came, you rooted them on, and then you just pieced out.
you know, I will say one of the best benefits of the Irish goodbye on St. Paddy's Day is when you do have to bail from a party earlier than expected, but you want to show face or support a friend, or you want to show up because you care about the people.
Yeah,
If you're
support.
You're like, man, the party starts at 7. I gotta dip at 8. You know what? I bet you if I just dip out at 8, it'll take people a good hour to be like, hey,
Yes.
where's Steve go?
You get credit for that hour where they're looking
Like
for you.
I
or
feel
haven't
like
thought about you.
I feel like if you left, let's say we had people over
You
my house
did
for a
your
fight night.
job. You showed face, and that's it.
If we had people over my house for like a fight night or a playoff game or something, if Covino, let's say, left at 8:30, I guarantee it would be 9-something when someone's like, "Yo, where's Cove? Where's Covino?" Like,
I'm not saying bail on your grandma. Like if someone's like
Oh,
really
Covino-
old, yeah,
Covino said,
give them
Covino
a proper
said,
goodbye.
Covino said, visit your grandparents at the old folks' home. Say, "Hey, Grandma, I'll be right back," and just leave.
And then psych.
She'll be, "Oh, he was here
Hey,
all
where are
day.
you going? To the bathroom.
He was
Be back
here.
later.
Oh, bye. I guess he left.
No, yeah, use it appropriately.
Grandma, I was there all day.
And by the way, as we move on, we'll take your phone calls at 877-99 on Fox. If you're not watching tonight,
Yes.
what does that say about you and you being a sports fan? Honestly, I get it. Maybe baseball's not your thing. Everybody
listen.
has their thing. College basketball isn't necessarily my thing. But yes, of course, I'm watching the important games. If anything, they're on in the background. If you don't have the game on tonight in some capacity, are you losing in the household? Do your kids run the show? Is Vanderpump Rules more important? It's just beyond me. You got to watch it. The excitement level is going to be through the roof.
Well, can I give you a little story I saw on social media? And I thought this was so poignant to what you're saying.
Okay, let's hear it.
We all are in relationships or have dated or are single, whatever the case may be. Everyone's got their own status.
Yeah.
I saw a really interesting story about the biggest decision a woman could make.
Oh, boy.
We always talk about the biggest decision you can make as a man is, you pick the right wife, life is easy. You pick the wrong wife, life can get difficult. A spouse is a choice that could really create an easy or difficult path for you. They're saying
I'll say
the life of a woman that ends up with a dude that's a big sports fan versus the woman that ends up with a dude that's like, yeah, I don't watch any sports.
Ooh.
Her life is drastically different.
Absolutely.
They're saying, like, Danny G, think of your habits. Lakers game on in the background every Sunday during NFL season. You're probably going to push your kids to play a lot of sports. You're active yourself versus that guy that I have a hard time usually relating to that's like, yeah, I'm not into sports. The I'm not into sports guy versus a sports fan, that are the lives a woman will live.
I'm not saying one is better. I agree with you, Rich. So I'm not saying one is better than the other.
I am.
Well, Danny G is. I'm not saying like I'm a better guy.
I
because
don't
of that.
even
I think
under- I don't
you could be a
understand.
worse. You could be an obsessed sports fan. Like,
it's a bit too
Yeah,
much.
you might.
you know what I mean? Like,
you might.
You got to have a healthy relationship.
Yeah, you
with
might
it.
not want to be with someone who takes it too far.
Right, he's
but to
wearing
not
face paint in
have
the living
any
room.
sports in your life, that's so strange.
Isn't that wild to you when there are men? And
There's
again,
a lot.
I'm not,
There's a lot.
not trying to knock anyone, but there's people that their instinct is like they don't watch any sports, and their wife never has to think of the thought of like, well, he's going to want to watch
Right.
blank or this or
So what's the
But-
drastic difference aside from like that never being a factor? Is there like a difference in the relationship or dynamic or anything?
they say the mood swings.
Oh, yeah.
A wife will never deal with the sudden burst of joy or the guy's just sort of angry based on the team winning or losing.
I think my
The
girlfriend
week-to-week schedule.
appreciates it because my anxiety kicks in. Like tonight, I'm going to be so nervous, right? So then I start cleaning the house. Like you, Danny. Danny, you've mentioned that.
I do
right?
it on.
Like I start cleaning the counter. I start sweeping because I can't bear to look at what's going on. So I think there's a lot of women that appreciate it.
Yeah, Silver and Black Sundays, I'm doing a lot of vacuuming.
Yo, for real, because the anxiety's kicking in.
It's nervous energy.
Yeah.
And you know what? And I'm not saying they're exactly the same, but a lot of times that non-sports dad is also the dad that doesn't necessarily actively sign their kid up for t-ball, soccer, flag football,
And
all the
honestly,
things. So
there's plenty of ways to gain confidence in your life, but your kid is, I feel, missing out on a really great experience.
Every little kid's first confidence is gained through sports.
I agree, and if you don't vibe with it, you find what you're good at through sports. So your thoughts on that, and your thoughts on like not tuning in. Like it's almost like a litmus test of sorts, because you can go into the office tomorrow and be like, did you watch the game? And the guy's like, what game? Like, oh, you write them off the holiday list. You're off my Christmas card list. Get out of my face.
Covino still sends out Christmas cards.
You see what I mean, though? Like, you know where people stand. Like, I knew it.
Yeah.
Hey, John from accounting, watched the game last night?
What
Oh,
game?
I'm sorry. What game? Oh, I knew it, John.
I
you
knew it.
loser.
John, throw me this. Let me see how you throw.
All right, your thoughts on that, because Team USA needs your support tonight. 877-99 on Fox. If you're not watching, you're un-American.
Oh, I can't just leave in the middle.
No,
I'm sorry.
you can't.
I'm
No
sorry.
Irish
I was about to
goodbyes.
Irish goodbye.
Remember, for over 40 years, Tire Rack's been helping customers find the right tires for how, what, and where they drive. Shipped fast and free, backed by free road hazard protection with convenient installation options like mobile tire installation. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be.
And are you into video games? Can I tell you that?
am,
Well,
yeah.
let me do this, buddy boy. You can do the
Yeah.
Irish goodbye. Global Gaming League is a video game league with celebrity-owned teams from T-Pain, Buy You a Drank, and Neo, competing in everything from Call of Duty to Tetris. Sign up and join the league now at globalgamingleague.com.
And have you ever wiped with a piece of dry single-ply toilet paper and wondered, is this as good as it
I
gets?
certainly hope not. Well, it's not. It gets a lot better thanks to the wet, extra-large cleaning power of Dude Wipes. And when they say extra-large, they mean business. No matter what the size of your mess, from top to bottom, Dudes has you covered for a confident clean. They're comfortably cleaned up all the TP leaves behind. No more maintenance wipes. Debris? No way. Irritation? Not a chance.
It's time to make the trade of the season.
You say.
It's not Waddle. It's switching from TP to wet extra-large Dude Wipes and start experiencing the confident clean of Dude Wipes made from 100% plant-based natural fibers, coming in a variety of scents and sensations like mint chill.
Shea Butter, how about that
Yeah.
one, to protect your end zone? Join the movement for cleaner movements and a skid-free life. Available at Amazon and at all major retailers nationwide. Dude Wipes, best clean, pants down.
Aaron Judge has taken some heat, and I think there's no better way to tell me that you just dislike, that you hate Aaron Judge without telling me you hate Aaron Judge. Because he was asked about the excitement in the WBC compared to the World Series. He was asked about the fans. Now, keep in mind, this is about the fans.
Okay.
And Aaron Judge tells his truth comparing the WBC to the World Series. Here's what he said.
All rise.
Bigger and better than the series. It's just, like I said, the passion that these fans have, representing their country, representing some of their favorite players. There's nothing like it. And that's what you dream of as a kid. I was in my backyard playing wiffle ball.
Wow.
This is the moments you dream of, big spots, big situations. And it gives me chills right now thinking about how special that was.
Now,
Bigger and better than the World Series. Quote,
that's the quote.
Aaron Judge.
And everyone's like, oh, are you serious? Bigger and better than the World Series? I don't know. Have you seen all the corporate a-holes that sit there watching the World Series for the overly priced World Series tickets that you can't afford compared to the excitement level of the WBC and these fans out there cheering for their nation's pride? You don't see the difference? If you can't see the difference and understand what Aaron Judge is talking about, then you and I are not the same cat. You expect Judge to lie in that moment, and you just clearly hate Aaron Judge because everything he said there was truthful. It does feel bigger and better than World Series because the fans are going crazy. They got cowbells and full-on percussion sections in each game. Like, it's exciting. The excitement level's not the same. He's not saying that winning this is or means more. He's saying the experience feels bigger and better because of the fans, because of the nation's pride on the line. We grew up with a mentality, and you see it in the MLB. It's the USA MLB mentality, and it's act like you've been there before. Act like you've been there before. But now I think we're all realizing that it's much cooler to act like you may never get to do that again. And other nations are playing with a different mindset, or maybe it's a generational difference too, where a lot of these young people are showboating in a fun way, and there's a difference between taunting and celebrating. And I think we're seeing a different level of celebration that the U.S. or baseball in this country from this generation needs to adopt moving forward. You know, like, it's no longer act like you've been there. Act like you've been there is boring. If you're excited about something, then show your excitement, because that excitement's contagious. And I think that's what Aaron Judge is getting at. Like, yeah, what I'm seeing here, and this is the absolute truth, what I'm seeing here, and this is my words too, is something we've never seen before. And if you say you have, then I guess you watch a lot of baseball in the DR or in Venezuela, because what we're witnessing now is something we've never seen before. We're seeing a World Cup atmosphere in American baseball, in the World Baseball Classic. We've never seen that level of excitement in baseball before. So Aaron Judge is being a great ambassador of this tournament and telling the truth. End of story. Everyone else saying otherwise doesn't like Aaron Judge, and you guys stink. Period. Take it from me.
All rise.
I'm so committed to this that I've been hitting up other radio hosts from other radio stations being like, yeah, you're a loser because you don't know what you're talking about. You just hate Aaron Judge. It's the truth, because what he's saying is the truth. You see those boring corporate people that have World Series tickets? They're not even cheering. You see the excitement level? It's not even the final game. These guys are going nuts in the stands. There's a clear difference, and he's pointing that out.
Well,
we've been pointing that out.
Your Yankees are the prime example, though, of like, act like you've been there before.
Yes.
I'm
not a fan of it.
Nothing would be lamer to me than when the Yankees in like the 2000s
I think there's a medium ground.
would clinch their division, and they would just do like a lineup of handshakes when it's like, dude, you just played 162 games.
Things evolve, dude. I think it's time to evolve. That's all. You know, that's how it used to be. You can't pretend like our mentality wasn't act like you've been there before. It was. Just like it was in the NBA, you know, you didn't switch teams because if you can't beat them, join them. Mentalities change.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Sam, since you're the sound architect on the ones and twos, can I get a little whiskey in the jarro later on?
Absolutely.
Some Metallica?
Absolutely.
I love the part when James Hetfield goes, oh, ha. That part. That's my favorite part.
Cove, earlier you mentioned House of Pain.
Yeah.
How about some shamrocks and shenanigans?
Ooh, how about some boom, shalak,
Yeah.
boom.
How about
I
a
love that.
Shamrock Shake?
Yeah.
I can go for one of those bad
Happy
boys.
St. Patty's Day from Covino and Rich. And if you just joined us, we established that the Irish goodbye is awesome. It's not rude. Don't let anyone gaslight into saying or into thinking it's rude. It's awesome. Use it wisely. We're live from the Fox Sports Radio studio, and Fox Sports Radio Bracket Challenge is live. Now that the matchups are set, be sure to complete your bracket at foxsportsradio.com right now. In fact, I did mine this morning, bro.
I did mine yesterday. I'm ready to roll, man. Let's go.
Compete against our Fox Sports Radio hosts, Rich and I, and against fellow listeners to see who has the best bracket. Winning bracket in the Fox Sports Radio Bracket Challenge will win $1,000 gift card. And the perfect bracket, Kurt Hennig style, wins $1 million.
Yeah, it's a bummer because no one can really ever get a perfect bracket unless you were Mr. Perfect, and he passed away. So good luck. It's all presented by Webull, our good friends at Webull. It's time to get your financial portfolio game ready with Webull. Get powerful investing tools and real-time data all on one platform. Get started by downloading the Webull app today or visiting Webull.com.
Webull Financial, LLC, member SIPC FINRA. Investing involves risk. For more information, visit Webull.com/disclosures.
Now, to tie it all together, you're talking about how you're un-American if you don't watch the WBC tonight, and it's also St. Patty's Day, so...
I mean, I feel harsh saying that, but you know what? How about you're not my friend, really?
You got to go more extreme.
Yeah, un-American.
No, you're going to ship them to North Korea.
That's right. And by the way, it's all relative to the size of your steeple.
I get it.
Some people watch more than me, and all I'm requesting is you have it on. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying you need to be glued to your seat with the popcorn watching every pitch.
How appropriate. The championship game in the World Baseball Classic. Tonight on St. Patty's Day, who takes the hill for Team USA? Nolan McLean.
That's your boy.
Of Irish descent.
That's awesome.
And I do wonder, I was asking around here at the Fox Sports Radio studios, I'm a big Mets fan, so I watched Nolan McLean last year. The guy has movement. Dare I say this? I'm not saying he's one of the best pitchers in the league. That's to be proven. He has to, have a really great season this year. He's actually, I believe, number 2 as far as favorites to win Rookie of the Year because he had such a great campaign when he got called up at the end of last year. His movement is like no other. I've never seen a guy's ball move on the TV screen. So when you're watching tonight...
He's throwing wiffle balls out there.
He's throwing wiffle balls at times. And you know what? I want everyone to take note because this could be the beginning of like, oh, remember when Nolan McLean, no one really knew him? Because I think you're about to see this guy become one of the premier pitchers in the National League. I'm not saying he's there yet.
Well, it's a big stage.
But,
so
I mean, you're talking about a big stage to give some confidence to this guy. So tonight, Nolan McLean takes the hill.
Eduardo Rodriguez for Venezuela. So it's going to be a hell of a matchup because this Venezuela team plays with a lot of fire, with a lot of heart. Like, I'm not downplaying them. I think Altuve's got the FOMO, dude. Altuve's in the stands like, I wish I was there.
Yeah.
He wishes he was playing on his team because they're so good. So we have more to get to. There's a story about Cam Schlittler. We got Last One Standing on Tuesday. We got phone calls coming in. Alaska's checking in, 877-99 on Fox.
Alaska?
Yeah, but let's go to our boy Dan Byer with an update.
What's up, DB?
Hey, DB.
Guys, dogs are barking in Alaska, but we start in Denver where the Broncos today swung a deal with the Miami Dolphins to acquire wide receiver Jalen Waddle. Here are the details of the deal. Waddle and a 4th-round pick that's number 111 overall go to Denver. The Broncos give Miami 3 picks, including a 1st-rounder that's number 30 overall, a 3rd-rounder number 94 overall, and a 4th-rounder number 130 overall as part of that swap. The Eagles signed free agent wide receiver Marquise Hollywood Brown today, a 1-year deal for him. Colts signed corner Cam Taylor-Britt to a 1-year deal. The Texans inked free agent guard Wyatt Teller to a 2-year contract. The Wall Street Journal says that the NFL season will begin on Wednesday, September 9th. The NFL unable to host a Friday night game this year, so the game likely in Seattle, but that won't be confirmed until a later date by the NFL. The Rams-49ers game scheduled for Melbourne, Australia, is scheduled to be played Thursday, September 10th. That's according again to the Wall Street Journal. First 4 tonight in Dayton, UMBC against Howard, 7 o'clock Eastern time. Winner gets Michigan on Thursday in Buffalo in the NCAA tournament. Texas and NC State, approximately 9:30 Eastern time in a battle of 11 seeds. Winner of that game will face BYU in Portland on Thursday. Duke freshman Cam Boozer, a unanimous first-team All-American selection by the Associated Press. Don't let employee turnover slow down business. Express Employment Professionals finds the talent you need to keep productivity on track. From the warehouse to the front office, Express staffs all jobs. Visit expresspros.com today. Knicks guard Jalen Brunson, doubtful to face the Pacers tonight. Timberwolves guard Anthony Edwards going to miss a week or two with inflammation in his right knee. And the details on what's going on in Miami, U.S. and Venezuela, coverage at 7 Eastern on Fox. First pitch, 8 o'clock Eastern time for the WBC championship game. Guys, back to you.
Yo, Dan Byer, thanks, bud.
Thank you, Dan.
I was this morning, I thought of you, DB, when I heard about the Waddle news going down. As you said, Waddle no longer a Miami Dolphin. And the Broncos' odds of the Super Bowl jumped up significantly with the acquisition of Waddle. And then I wondered, man, a first-round pick. And then I realized Waddle was a 6th overall pick when he was drafted. So I guess, if anything, seems like a pretty fair deal on both sides. What are you feeling?
Yeah, I like it. I like it from Denver's perspective. Number 30 overall. I probably wouldn't want to draft a receiver in that spot anyway. They get someone that's proven, and they could be opposite Cortland Sutton and give Bo Nix another target. I didn't mind their young wide receivers. You couldn't necessarily count on them all the time. And so I think that's why you see the Broncos going or making this move.
You can make the argument that the Niners made and said, hey, you know what? What did Mike Evans say? I feel like the Niners were one piece away, and I'm that piece. And you could argue that Denver, minus the Bo Nix injury, add another wide receiver. Why would they not sort of pick up where they left off?
Yeah, I like Denver a lot. I had them in the Super Bowl in my preseason picks this year.
Yeah, so Denver looking good.
Thank you, Dan. Now going to the phones. Dan. 877-99 on Fox. 877-99 on Fox. We got Mr. G and his class from Reddington on hold, calling in from Alaska. I believe they're at the Iditarod race.
Oh, let's say
check the hotline.
Hello,
Mr. G. Welcome to Covino and Rich on Fox Sports Radio.
Well, hello to the Covino and Rich show. No, we're not on the Iditarod Trail, but we are on we're from Reddington, which is one of the founders of the Iditarod sled dog race. And actually, a lot of times started here just outside of Wasilla. Now the race starts up in Willow, Alaska. But we are super excited, my class and I, to announce, really kind of give an update on the current sled dog race.
Go right ahead.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't know we were doing sled dog updates, but let's hear it.
Yeah, well, it's a continuation of Dan Byers. We're going to the Iditarod update. What's up?
Perfect. So here's what we got. You guys ready?
Of course, I've never been more ready.
One. We are excited to announce that Jesse Holmes is 64 miles from home and could be the 2026 and Iditarod sled dog champion.
Look at that.
Jesse Holmes, wow.
Jesse, hey, look at that.
Great job,
Congrats,
guys.
kid.
All right.
Congratulations.
Hey, Mr. G, thanks for the call, and thanks to the class from Reddington. We appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you guys checking in. You know, my dad went on an Alaskan cruise once.
Yeah.
And by the way, thanks for the call, Jesse.
Yeah, dog sled race, the Iditarod, big things. We got listeners in Alaska chime in.
My dad said it's one of the coolest things. If you ever go on like an Alaskan cruise and find your way there, take that dog sled. But you know what they do? The dogs, the one thing they don't tell you, they go to the bathroom while they run. And you're on the sled, and if you catch them at the wrong time of day,
that was the second part of the update, but you interrupted it.
Not to sound gross, but my dad said it's the one downfall is that if you catch it the wrong part of the day, they're sort of kicking it back at you.
Well, right. According to TikTok, happens in marathons as well with people.
Yes.
Right?
You know what? I've heard this as well.
Do people kick it back like dogs do when they're real proud with their mess?
Yeah. I just hear don't film me from the back. Don't film me from the back.
That's funny. Thank you, DB.
Yeah, great job, Mr. G, and great job, his class in Reddington, for chiming in. I hope they're having a great time. Hope they enjoy it.
Appreciate you
thanks
guys
for the
listening,
update.
man. All right, listen, we got more Covino and Rich. We're going to play Last One Standing. Can't wait for that. Plus, we'll talk some NFL wide receivers on the move. You talked about Waddle. What guys are going to make the biggest impact, and who got better because of the wide receiver free agents? We'll get to that and more. CNR on FSR.
Ready to tackle your financial goals, Rich?
Of course, at all times, I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I am. I'm looking at my portfolio right now at Webull.
With Webull, you don't have to sit on the sidelines. Whether you're a rookie or a pro, Webull puts you in the game with tools that help you make the moves you want. Trade stocks, options, and ETFs, or play the long game with cash management and retirement accounts, all on one platform.
Webull's app pairs advanced analytics with real-time data so you could read the defense, adjust your strategy, and stay in control. And now, meet Vega, your personal AI market assistant. You can ask questions like, what's the outlook for this stock? Or, hey, can you analyze my watch list? And they get it done. Real-time stock updates. And if you want a wider view of the field, they have Portfolio X-Ray. Now, what this does is it spots trends, you can manage your risk, and optimize the performance of your portfolio.
Stop punting. Stop striking out with your financial future. Join Weeble's community to discuss markets, trending topics, and ideas with fellow investors. Got to download the Weeble app today on mobile or desktop, Webull, or visit Weeble.com.
Webull Financial LLC, member SIPC FINRA. Investing involves risk. For more information, visit Webull.com/disclosure.
Congrats again to SGA.
127 games, 20 points or more, which is pretty remarkable. When you think about it, even Michael Jordan, even LeBron had a day where they scored 18 or 16 or something. So congratulations to SGA.
We're using this as a day to celebrate SGA and a day to, well, there was a program that they did in school when we grew up. It was called Dare to be Different. Let's dare to be different today and bust out those things we're a little hesitant to rock on the daily.
Well,
I got this jacket from All Saints. All Saints.
Why do you brag about it? That's like a $1,000 jacket.
I was going to say.
All
so
Saints.
I spent a lot of money on this leather jacket, but I never felt bold enough to rock it because I'm like,
badass.
Yeah, you rock it, and people are like, who's this guy think he is? Well, I'll tell you who I think I am. Steve Covino on SGA Day, busting it out for the first. Actually, it's like the second, third time I've worn it, but it's sort of like my concert jacket. It's a little Fonzie, little T-birdish.
Little George Michael kind
Little
of?
George Michael, little faith. Thank you for having faith in me, Sam.
Can I just tell you?
I got the cowboy hat.
I just noticed the squirrels on your cowboy hat.
Well,
I was going to ask, what's that varmint?
You got to bring fur to the game, bro.
There you
What do
go.
you mean? What do you mean? You don't appreciate Chip and Dale, bro?
Oh, they come off like they just come right off?
Chip and Dale, bro. I brought you know why? Because I'm bringing a little bit of everything. Like I said, little cowboy, little karate, right?
Yeah.
Little danger, little dangerous. Some leather, some bling. You noticing in the chains? Leather and fur, dude. Ooh. And, that's how the NBA guys do it. They don't care. They're just bringing their best drip, and that's what we're doing today.
I do have a question on SGA Day as I'm rocking the, like I said, the rose-colored glasses, the furly ascot, a long chain.
I brought the fur. He brought the furly,
big collar.
Covino, you look like a pimp from Dallas, and Rich looks like a pimp from San Francisco.
You know what I look like for real? There's a boxer who fights on May 2nd against the Mexican monster. His name is Gilbert Zurdo Ramirez. Zurdo sort of rocks that Mexican cowboy look. Get noticed a little bit. And congrats again to SGA, because what he's doing is, I can't say under the radar, because that's not it.
It's not accurate. But
it's not accurate.
There's something to be said about you're onto something, but under the radar is not the phrase.
Well, we're sports fans, right? So we're very well aware. But I don't think he's reaching the casual fan,
yeah, your mom doesn't know.
Yeah, yeah, right. Like household name sort of thing.
Hey, Mom, what do you think about SGA? She'd be like, who?
Maybe this record, maybe this sort of moment pushes it further. I mean, the guy's already a winner. We know that. Not trying to take anything away, but we're trying to celebrate his accomplishments and say happy SGA Day to you, and congrats again to him. It was fun to see them celebrating last night on a big day. So thank you guys again. Watch what you hear on YouTube, Covino and Rich FSR.
I mean, dare I say they repeat? If OKC, if the Thunder repeats, would it be like fair is light? I think it would be almost certain that it would be the best unknown team to win back-to-back championships in any sport ever.
Yeah, I mean, smaller market teams have something to do with
meaning
that,
like
of
if they won back-to-back,
honestly,
yet like your Aunt Nancy doesn't know the OKC or the Thunder, I think that's your answer right there.
I've speculated this at the barber shop, and we've talked about it. You chop it up at the chop shop. And the sentiment against the Vatos, in the Vato community where I was getting my trim up, they're like, yo, to be honest, man, it's kind of like you don't even know how to pronounce his name. And I think that's part of it. Is it Shai? Is it Shai? Is it Gilgeous? What's up, Gilgeous? It's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. But we go with SGA to keep it safe, and that's what he goes by. But I also think, like, because of the name, there's a lack of familiarity because people are scared to lean into it. And I got that firsthand, so I'm not just assuming. Like, when we were talking about it, in the barbershop, that's what the dudes were saying. They're like, yeah, I don't even know how to say his name.
There are athletes that we all shy away from. I mean, we all say Tua. We all say Giannis. We all say
like Travis Etienne.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Did you see that?
I mean, how
later.
many UFC dudes, and forget about the hockey guys, it doesn't help. I know that's a stupid – I'm not saying that's the reason. It's part of it. It's small market. It's the name. It's, you can't say it's his flash because the dude is flashy as it gets.
It's also the sport because you could make the same argument about Tua's last name.
True.
But everyone just got used to saying Tua.
Yeah, including Trump almost. So we give him credit. We give him props. And if you don't know, now you know. I got rhymes for you. Excuse me, senora. Oh, Masha Brady, Covino and Rich. Happy St. Patty's Day. And man, what's that new saying? Aura maxing? Team USA. Aura off the charts is the headline.
This is
Guess
fantastic.
what? They just rolled in. You're going to like this, guys. They just rolled in with the Team USA hockey jerseys on.
How cool is that? Did you guys see these pictures?
Aaron
Unbelievable.
Judge, Bryce Harper, they're all rocking the Team USA hockey jerseys. Look at the Hughes jersey right here. Roman Anthony, what a stud. That guy's a stud. He's going to have a big game tonight.
His sister's hot, too.
Yo, congrats to the Red Sox for having that guy. But they just rolled up in full confidence with those Team USA hockey jerseys.
Well, you can't lose now.
What
You
an
can't
honor.
roll up in the Team USA gold medal jerseys and then lose to Venezuela in the final. So
They better win. I want that Team USA hat, man.
Can't
So
do it.
It goes down tonight.
All right, well, listen, we are live from the Fox Sports Radio studio, and have you ever wiped with a dry piece of toilet paper and wondered, is this as good as it gets? It's not. Switch to life-changing extra-large dude wipes because wetter just cleans better. Available at Amazon and all major retailers. Dude wipes, best clean pants down. And now it's time for the Tire Rack play of the day. Last night, they faced the U.S. Tonight. Venezuela punched their ticket to the final.
Venezuela to the championship game for the first time.
Woo!
How
Venezuela.
cool is that? And did you see Ronald Acuna Jr. says he would rank this number one in his career. He loves the Atlanta Braves, but before the Braves, he was born in Venezuela, and it's where he comes from. So much pride on the line, and what a big win. Really cool to see. And good run from Italy, too.
No doubt.
Props
Italy
to
should be
them.
proud, too. That espresso machine worked.
That
for
was
the most
awesome.
part.
Courtesy of FS1, our Tire Rack play of the day. For over 40 years, Tire Rack has been helping customers find the right tires for how, what, and where they drive. Shipped fast and free, backed by free road hazard protection with convenient installation options like mobile tire installation. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be.
Now, I have a rando real-life question for you guys. And
All
I
right.
know people in the Midwest where it's like about to be a polar vortex do not want to hear this. But it's like 100 degrees out here in L.A. today.
I'm sorry. Nick Lachey called. It's 98 degrees.
It is actually, for real, 98 degrees
It's
right now.
98 degrees.
And I'm supposed to have baseball practice with my son's team, and they're all 5 and 6. They're T-ball kids. I'm thinking about canceling practice, and Covino's like, cancel practice?
I think you just want to get your last-minute packing in because this guy's already mentally on vacation. He has an 11 o'clock flight tonight, and he's using this as an excuse to dip out of practice as Coach Rich.
During the commercial.
Night is too hot for a bunch of little kids to play outside? Are you joking me?
During the commercial, 2 different dads texted me or called me saying, like, yo, are we on tonight or what? And then I just texted.
Tonight. It's a beautiful day.
And then I texted the group chat of the coaches in the league, and I go, would you guys cancel practice tonight? And immediately 2 other coaches said, yeah, if today was my practice, absolutely. It's 100 degrees. They're 6.
What a bunch of wusses.
Yes,
You're not
thank
exactly
you.
doing two-a-days here.
And that's why I pointed out, no, it's 98 degrees. Not to make a stupid Nick Lachey reference. It's not 100 degrees, and it's beautiful out.
It's not- no.
By the
It's
way, I'm
not
wearing
no.
jeans.
No.
You think these little kids can't handle a little sweat? Give me a break.
No, it's not beautiful out.
You didn't play outside in 100-degree weather growing up? Mosquitoes biting you in the ass on a hot summer day? These kids can't handle a little swelter?
It's 100 degrees, and they're 6. It's not like they're teenagers that are like, yeah, I'm going to go drink out of the hose.
Buy
and
him some
ride my
Gatorade,
bike.
you cheapskate. You're just trying to dip out. You know it.
No, actually, I'm the one that always wants to play, but now I just got 2 more Coach is saying, yeah, I'd cancel.
What a bunch of weenies you're coaching.
Dude, 100 degrees? They're
I'm
not
sorry.
teenagers. They're 5 and 6-year-olds.
You know what? I'll leave it to the public. Maybe I'm a little off, but that's my instinct.
All these kids are in kindergarten. You want them, fielding ground balls at 100 degrees?
Where's the rubber hose, bro? Spray them down.
Up your nose with the rubber hose.
Oh, come on.
Your feedback.
They're kids. They're
next.
resilient.
Do you cancel or not? Plus, last one standing. Hang tight.
It's Covino and Rich on Fox Sports Radio. Are you ready?
Yes! We talk about pop culture. We talk about sports. We talk about life.
It's a friendship on the radio. When you talk about the best athlete in the world, you're probably thinking Jim Thorpe, right?
I'm thinking
joking.
Bo Jackson.
I'd have to throw myself at the age of 12 into the conversation.
You are the home run champion. When you find the commonality between sports and life, those analogies and conversations are the best. You were dating some girl, and you were like, hey, babe, let's watch The Sixth Sense. Her mom walked in. Can you believe he was dead the whole time?
I wanted to get up.
Well, slow down, Dana White.
I don't want to say It's never boring.
If the Chiefs win,
Sorry, Patrick Mahomes here. What do you mean by if the Chiefs win?
Our friendship is real. It's authentic. You can't fake the fun.
we're the type of guys you'd want to hang out with at a sports bar. Best way to pick someone up at a bar?
Yeah.
Go up to a cute girl and say, oh, look at that bozo over there. And I point to you. We could make fun of each other, poke each other a little bit.
I call him Blubber Lips, Rich Davis, because he never stops talking.
He thinks he's the Mexican Fonz.
Yeah.
At any point, he's wearing a chain. You have a chain on?
Always.
Of course he has a chain on.
That's like asking me if I'm wearing cologne right now. Of course I am. We take a lot of pride in being inclusive and interactive on our show. Just the more the merrier.
Josh, Covino thinks that every man should own a leather jacket.
I only wear vegan leather.
Can you believe this guy?
I can't believe this guy. We have a very special connection with our audience, our listeners. People feel that friendship.
And I appreciate y'all so. I love it.
It's all for you. Thank you.
Mike Tyson, Covino, loves to just challenge us with random Mike Tyson trivia.
Which accomplished celebrity purchased my sprawling Connecticut estate?
I'm going to go 50 Cent.
You are absolutely correct. 50 Cent. I love his song.
You can't schedule a big event
You
during
can't.
a big sports moment.
My family member scheduled their wedding the same night as a Julio Cesar Chavez fight. Everyone was glued to that fight instead of doing the electric slide.
This is weak.
Unbelievable. You're very tricky.
America, you got sports, you got fun, you got us.
Covino and Rich.
We're crushing it.
The Denver Broncos acquired wide receiver Jalen Waddle in a trade with the Dolphins that includes a first-round pick going to Miami. Here are the details. So the Broncos will send their first-round pick, number 30 overall, plus a third and fourth-round pick to Miami. Miami gives up Waddle and a fourth-round pick in return. Waddle has 2 years left on his contract with $41 million. The Eagles signed free agent wide receiver Marquise Hollywood Brown to a one-year deal. Colts inked corner Cam Taylor-Britt to a one-year contract. The Texans and free agent guard Wyatt Teller agreed to terms on a 2-year deal. The Wall Street Journal says that the NFL's regular season will likely begin on Wednesday, September 9th, with the game likely in Seattle, the home of the Super Bowl champs, with the Rams 49ers game in Melbourne, Australia, being played on Thursday, September 10th to start the NFL season. Duke freshman Cam Boozer, a unanimous first-team All-American selection by the Associated Press in college hoops. WBC title game U.S. and Venezuela in Miami tonight on Fox.
We pulled the Irish goodbye. No, we're here. We're still here.
One more hour, then.
But happy St. Patty's Day.
A couple days away. Who's going to be filling in? Our pal Dan Byer and Monsi and Aaron Torres, and we got it covered. So.
That's right. We're not here for the rest of the week. We'll be back on the 23rd. However, we're going to do an overpromised episode today covering everything you need to know about March Madness. We welcome at Kelly in Vegas. She's got the scoop, so
nice.
If you want some March Madness, join us on Overpromised right after the show, an hour from now on the YouTube page. We are streaming live. Hey!
Oh, hey, guys.
At Covino and Rich FSR on YouTube. I'm Steve Covino. That is Rich Davis, and we be rocking out. Let's go! Danny G on the ones and twos. Actually, Danny G's on the phones. He's going to be getting contestants in a few minutes for Last One Standing Tuesday edition. The number is 877-99 on Fox if you just want to call. Iowa Sam is here. Dan Byers got your updates. Our buddy Shai is in studio. And the question before we get into the meat, the corned beef, is Rich is, what are you, the number one coach in the Valley?
Yes.
Right?
Now that Gottlieb is officially off the network, I'm the number one coach on Fox Sports Radio and in the Valley, yes.
And he's in a bit of a predicament right now because, well, it's a nice day here in Los Angeles.
Not a nice day. A nice day.
I mean,
there's nothing nice about this day.
I thought it was nice.
Take 30 degrees off, then it's nice.
Oh, yeah, a nice day is like 80 and sunny and nice. This is not a day.
I haven't broken a sweat all day.
It's because you're sauna boy.
I'm wearing Levi dungarees.
I don't understand what you're talking about because everyone else in this studio is looking at you like you're a maniac. It's 100 degrees, Danny.
What are you, RFK Jr. working out in your jeans?
But guess what? Guess what?
No one else is wearing jeans.
You're going to tell me these little kids
Danny G showed up in shorts today.
Can't play baseball in 98-degree weather? They're 6. All of a sudden, they're 5. But Rich's son is 6.
6-year-olds, half the team.
But
my son
they're
turned 6
always
last week.
6
Rich,
until now.
You do more water breaks and you do a shorter practice if you're worried about it.
But if you just joined us, Rich is saying he asked the question, as Coach Rich, should he cancel practice for today?
Well, because a couple of the parents are like, yo, we on tonight? And then I put the question into like the coach group chat at the league.
Yeah.
And so far, a couple of the coaches hit me back with, yeah, dude, if my practice was today,
so what happens in the summertime? They don't ever play? It's always hot.
Yeah. You got to teach kids how to play sports in the elements.
They're not teenagers. They're not 12. This is not an all-star summer league.
Okay, so as the season progresses, it's only going to get warmer. They don't play?
Half these kids don't even want to play. They're 5 and 6. It's T-ball. It's Shetland.
Sounds like a coaching issue.
Yeah.
I'm with Coach Rich here.
Why?
It's too hot.
It's 100 degrees.
Who wants to be outside right now? It's awful.
You keep saying it's nice out? You would walk it. You take a walk today?
Beautiful sunny day out.
This is sauna Steve over here.
I don't get it. Little kids care? When you were a little kid, was it ever too hot to go out and play? You went out. You had a cold towel, right? You had a Gatorade.
Yeah, but you're acting. You know what you're talking about? You're talking about when you were 10, 12, 13 years old.
It's too hot.
You're like completely out of your mind.
Dude, that's my instinct. I could be wrong.
You never go outside. I know 5.
Safety, I get it. Safety first. But you act like we didn't play in 90-something degree weather growing
because
up.
what
Get
you're
out of
doing
my
is
face.
you're assigning what you did as a preteen and teenager to kindergarten kids. It's way different. Yes, when I was 12, 13, riding my bike to the park to do home run derby, and it was 100 degrees, and who cares? You're going to the
I think
hose
everybody
or whatever.
just wants to play it safe, and that's fine. If that's the answer, you
I
got to
think
play
it's-
it safe. We're not taking any chances.
I just think it's not going to be productive because they're all going to be super
But
hot.
dude,
It's
you're
going to
cancel
uncomfortable.
every time it's 90-something. Like, you're setting a bad precedent as far as I'm concerned. But again, I'm not a coach, and I'm not thinking on behalf of little 6-year-olds.
Did we all just not get an alert that Woodland Hills, California, is under a heat advisory? When the town's under a heat advisory in their 5- and 6-year-old T-ball
all right,
kids.
how about I would play? Didn't you used to play like football and soccer tournaments in the freezing cold?
Wait, how old were you?
My I had an ear almost fall off
wait, hold
because
on.
it froze.
How old were you?
I clearly remember at 9. It was like 8, 9 years old.
You
But
were
like,
8, 9 playing football.
I was playing soccer.
Okay, soccer when you were 8 or 9.
Yeah.
In New Jersey.
Yeah.
On a humid spring day.
No, on a freezing day.
On a
is what I'm
freezing
saying.
day. You were cool.
Yeah.
I remember taking
Playing with earmuffs on.
taking swimming lessons, and
Well,
it
I'm
was like
saying
really
it's the
cold in the morning.
elements.
Rich, I grew up here in California my entire life. 105 is when practices were canceled.
105?
Yeah.
Truthfully, I don't know. But I didn't notice that, oh, my God, I could fry an egg on my neck. I didn't notice anything
It's like
today.
unbearable. My thermometer in my car said 109 on my way here, and then it came down.
That
to
doesn't
like
mean
10
diddly squat.
It's like on the ground, but
but
the asphalt.
I think you're absolutely not.
I think you guys just want to dip out and watch the WBC.
What you're
But that's a
and-
good excuse,
I know.
right?
Then I said, what if I said, hey, they're all T-ball Shetland level. They're all 5 and 6. They're all kindergarten kids. So I said, what if instead I said, hey, it's 100 degrees. Watch the World Baseball Classic and write down or tell me, Coach Rich, one thing you learned from watching the WBC.
I think that's a great idea
That's
if you're
good.
going to cut out on practice. I think that's a great alternate plan for sure. They better be watching this game.
But I think what you're doing is you're glamour. You know what you're doing? That thing we all do when we're like, well, when I was a kid, and you're assigning the age differences are way off whack because what you're talking about, riding your bike around, going to the park, not caring if it was 100 degrees, that's all preteen,
So you're
teen
gonna
riding
tell
your
me
bike stuff.
Your
These kids
little son Benny's not going outside when it's past 98 degrees all summer long.
in the pool.
That's BS.
in the pool.
Hold on, let's bring the pool into this. Let me quote the great Ham Porter when he said, "I'm baking like a toasted cheeser. It's so hot here. Be like the kids in Sandlot and take the pool day."
That's part of childhood, man.
No,
He
but they
take-
even said
yeah,
it's
he
too
said
hot for baseball.
It's too hot for baseball in Sandlot.
They're
Take the
baking
pool
like a
day.
toasted cheeser. It's so hot here.
You
I
gonna,
don't know.
now
You
you
know
gonna
what?
question Sandlot?
Perhaps
You
you're
gonna
right,
question Sandlot?
but maybe
You gonna
it's a
question-
bunch of coddled LA kids
You gonna-
and it's too hot for
You
them.
question Ham Porter?
You gonna question the great Hambino? I don't
Baking
know,
like a
man.
toasted cheeser.
Maybe I am. 877-99 on Fox. I could be off, but my first instinct is, what a bunch of weenies. 877-99 on Fox. Who do we got?
Let's say hi to. I'll take it.
Max.
Max.
Yeah, Max in Fargo.
Max is in Fargo. Whoa, what's up, North Dakota?
Hey, yeah, it's really cold here, Rich. You are kind of being a weenie, man. Like it's
Yeah,
warm, but
do
if,
you have kids?
if-
We're just being a little hot dog weenie.
You have
I just want, if I'm going to go the Iowa Sam route, if we're going to throw out quotes, Julius Campbell, attitude reflects leadership. That's all I'm going to say.
Guess what? Julius Campbell was a high school senior All-American. How do you have any kids that are about kindergarten age?
By the way, what was the famous?
Half the kids on the
what was-
team like spin around in a circle and think they're a helicopter.
Then maybe they're too young to be playing. Period, bro. That's what I think. If they're too young, then they're too young.
All right,
Then
Blake.
leave them alone.
Blake in Colorado.
Let
What's
them
up,
play with
Blake?
their Lincoln Logs.
Lincoln Logs was
Yeah, but
1970
if they're such little baby boys, then why are they playing organized sports anyway?
I think you're. I don't think you. Did you not come to work today? Did you go in a
Yeah,
tunnel?
believe me. And I've lived in Woodland Hills. I know it gets hot.
It's brutal.
Yeah, so what?
All right, Blake.
Hey,
It's hot.
technically, it's still winter until the 20th.
Yeah, bro, it's March.
It's winter
It's,
out here.
it's
God, it's
March, and
winter.
you're calling it because
It's
it's, too
winter.
hot? It doesn't sound right to me.
What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going?
We're good, Blake. What's on your mind, buddy?
Hey, besides Danny G calling me soft, I would cancel it just because it is St. Patrick's Day and the World Baseball Classic. Like, I don't know.
I think that's what everybody's leaning toward.
Yeah, he says
Like-
just go Ferris Bueller.
You know what I could say? How
Bueller.
about this? How about I say?
You guys are trying to pull the Irish goodbye on your
how
baseball
about I
practice.
say?
Bueller.
How about I say? some optional BP in the cage. We'll do some water breaks. There's a hose there that during Summer League All-Stars, I spray the kids down with the hose. So I can
Like
say,
they're in prison.
Like they're in prison. I go, we can do a little
deloused.
We can do a little BP. I'll hose down the kids with the hose, and we'll
Some
dip
baby
out
powder.
and we'll do a short BP practice so we could dip out and watch the World Baseball Classic.
That seems like a good compromise.
And I could say, hey, it's optional because if there's some parent that's like, oh, it's very hot, then I don't want to put anyone in a position they don't want to be in. How about this?
I
Optional
think that's
practice?
really where the thinking comes from. Like, everybody is walking on eggshells because of, you don't want to be liable for anything.
Well, it's not liable. It's the fact that I love it and take it serious because I love
And I'm not
sports.
saying that's necessarily a bad thing.
I love sports
Safety is a
and-
priority. I get it.
But
I just remember, I don't see it. The kids are playing. That's what they do. They play.
All right, Dan Byer, you have a son that's even younger. What are you thinking?
As a Covino guy, I'm siding with Rich.
Ooh!
How's that feel?
I'm like that.
I will also say,
You ever see those Indian movies when they get shot?
Get burned, literally.
canceling practice will only provide good. It's a positive. People are like, practice is canceled
Then
tonight.
what are they going to do,
Honey,
Dan, the rest of the
good
year?
news.
The parents
Honey,
are parents
good
are gonna love
news.
me. Yeah.
Colton's practice is canceled tonight. We don't have to worry about it.
Anytime parents get the text that something is canceled on
Yes.
the parental agenda, it's like, oh.
No,
Yes, they
you got to
will-
pretend like you're like,
Oh, man. Oh,
yes.
really?
One less time to be a chauffeur.
How many thumbs up you will get on that text when you say, too hot out, let's cancel it tonight? Everyone will give the thumbs up.
Okay, but hold on, Dan.
Coach Rich.
Then
Yes.
don't feed me a line of BS, right? Tell me you just don't want to do it and use this as an excuse. Don't tell me because it's too hot for little Kylan or Norum,
Yeah.
whatever his name is, Nalinth. Don't tell me it's too hot for his little tootsies. Don't lie to me and say that. Then tell me you just want to cancel because it's St. Patty's Day, the game's on, and you know what, it's a little hot, whatever.
Grayson.
That's fine. Don't tell me it's because Grayson can't handle it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say, hey, completely optional. I'm gonna go to the field for a little bit, do some BP with some of the kids, and spray them down with the hose. No pressure.
Hold on, let me.
Can I
wanna
tell
check
you the
weather right
kids
now.
have so much fun with that? During Summer All-Stars last year,
Why don't you bring the Crocodile Mile?
no,
bro?
no joke. At summer practice last year, the kids love that more than practice. Like
It says right now 82 degrees and sunny.
what are you talking about?
That's what it says right now in L.A. I guess I'll look up Woodland Hills. Hold up.
That's hogwash.
It's not 82 degrees, bro.
Hogwash. I just looked it
It's
up.
97. What are you looking up?
It says Los Angeles.
It's 96 in Sherman Oaks.
Yeah, it's 96. We're in
Woodbridge,
Sherman Oaks.
Woodland-
It's 96. We're
Hold on, Woodland Hills.
probably 100 in Woodland Hills.
Yeah,
I'm
valley
checking
prices
Woodland Hills,
here.
97.
Valley prices.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
but
looking,
what do
mine just said Los Angeles. 97 degrees
Mine
right
says
now.
96. Woodland
Feels
Hills.
like 98 too. That's what it says.
Well,
So is that
I
too
see
hot
97.
for
Feels
5
like-
and 6 year olds?
Feels
to
like
practice?
some soft suckers. That's what it feels like.
But whatever, I
Again,
guess
Danny,
safety first.
Danny,
Yeah,
you know
I
what it
get
is
it.
though? It's I'll give you the other thought.
I'm just surprised.
When
that's all.
I do practice now that there's more light out, trust me, I'm the coach and my kid and some of the other kids, they'll play all day. I get the evil looks from parents when practice goes into dinner time and later now because I'm the coach that still feels like the kid that's like, I'll play until it's dark, and I get the coaches being like, I get the other parents being like, hey, when are we wrapping up? So
Okay,
yeah,
I have a serious question, though,
yeah.
for real. Okay, it's March,
Mhm.
and it's 97 degrees here in Los Angeles. Canceled practice because it's too hot for 5 and 6 year olds. What happens as the season progresses? It's not going to really get any cooler. You just keep canceling games?
In the dead of the summer, it's only the little kids that play All-Stars that really want to be there, so they tough it out. I'm saying for the kids that are already like, I don't know if I like this, and they're just spinning around like I said, little airplanes anyway. If you can't get that kid's attention on a beautiful day, today that kid's going to be miserable.
All right, so your thoughts, 877-99 on Fox, and I would love, those old school NFL, you make the call. I would love to hear some feedback on social media and the live chat. I'm pulling up the live chat right now because I really don't know how people are feeling about this. At Covino and Rich FSR on YouTube. At
look at this.
Covino and Rich FSR.
One of the moms hit me up, and you're going to like this. We might as well get used to it. It's not like the season's getting any cooler.
Well, it's abnormally hot right now.
Yeah,
This
it
is
is.
not what
Yeah.
we normally have in March in anywhere in Los Angeles.
What's that? The Willy Waterbug. They're
Right.
kids. They don't. So were you allergic to the heat as a kid? I loved it. Who cares?
Okay, Shetland Mets.
Yeah. Let's get the phones going and let's take some phone calls. And we got last one standing and some NFL stuff to get to. Running out of time. And whatever we don't fit in, we'll do Overpromised. But again, we're covering March Madness with @Kelly in Vegas. Overpromised at 4 p.m. on the West, 7 p.m. on the East today. Our bonus podcast. All right, so who do we got, Danny G?
How about some females' perspective on this? Maureen in Maine.
Hey, Maureen.
Hey, what's up, Maureen?
Hello. I grew up in Canoga Park and played in the heat my whole life. But the one difference between having it now and in the middle of the summer is we're not acclimated. So kids in the middle of the summer, they'll be much more used to the heat.
Yeah, when it's like 100 degrees every day and they're going in the pool and they're doing that.
I got to raise my hand again.
But this is how you get acclimated.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
right?
I'm so sorry. Are you watching Paradise? You said it's your favorite show.
I love Sterling K. Brown.
So
I'm
good.
so
Hold on.
upset.
What is Sterling K. Brown
There's only 2
riding
episodes
around
left.
with? But what's he riding around with?
A baby.
A baby, right? And what's he in
Spoiler.
the middle of? Like an apocalypse, right? And what does he say?
Spoiler again.
But what does he say? That babies could...
They're built to survive.
They're built to survive. You're going to tell me 6-year-old nose pickers that just run around all day, they can't handle the heat all of a sudden?
Then get out the
Or
kitchen.
do you just don't want to go? Like, be
I
real
wanna
about
go.
it.
I want to go every day. I'm the guy. I have the mindset of a 9-year-old that wants to go to baseball practice every day. I just know that I don't want to get dirty looks from parents, and I don't want a bunch of lazy little kids that are gonna be miserable the whole time.
All right, who do we got next?
I'm gonna make it optional. I'm texting right now. Here's the plan. All right.
Let's take phone calls right now.
Let's say how to.
I don't think you should be texting parents right now. Who do we
Well,
got?
the practice is. I have to text. And practice is
No, you
an
don't.
hour.
You have a show to do. That's
This
what you
is
gotta
more
do.
important.
No, it's not. We get paid to do this.
This has become the show.
Yeah,
This is the
I'm
show.
sorry. You get paid to host a show, not to be Coach Rich.
Well, you know what? One host left to become a coach.
All right. Well, good luck with that. I'm sure they pay real well in West Hills Little League.
Bruce in Reno's been
It's
holding.
pony ball.
Hey, Bruce, what's up?
Hey, nice to meet you guys finally. I just got to make this quick, and I'll take your opinions off air. Did you guys know that the United States is the first country in Olympic winter sports history to pull off the trifecta? We won the U.S. men's, U.S. women's, and the
Paraplegic, the Paralympics, right?
Gold medals. And
Wow.
the Paralympic gold medalists were now 5 in a row, 5 Olympics in a row.
That's fantastic. That is cool. I did not know that.
And Team USA tonight.
Yeah, wearing the hockey
Yes.
jerseys.
That's awesome. That's what we need,
Is
man.
it though? Is it like
We need something to cheer about.
Yeah, I know, but we're talking about a 44-year drought in the Olympics, and we're talking about this manufactured World Baseball Classic. Like, these jerseys are the same. When Tarek Skubal's like, I'm going to pitch one game.
Oh, no, I agree with you.
Like
They're not
that,
the
like,
same.
I
No,
think
they're
it's-
not the same.
Yeah, that's my only thing.
I
Is I'm
agree
like,
with you.
all right, are we trying to push this a little bit too far? We're in a war right now. This USA sort of feel. Like, I just don't know if WBC and the Olympic hockey gold are the same.
They're not. I couldn't agree more. They're not the same, but, it is still fun, and it is cool to see. Who else do we got?
Where do you want to go, Danny? Reno. Every line is lit. I don't know what people are calling for, so I don't want to go out of order.
Yeah, let's talk to Kyle in Missouri.
By the way, what a great day for the phone system to be on the fritz.
Oh, you know what it is?
Must be the heat.
It's the heat wave. Yeah.
But they can't handle the heat.
What up,
Kyle
Kyle?
in Missouri, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on? Hey, Rich, I agree with you. If it's too hot outside, I say bag to practice. How close are you to a game?
Yeah, I mean, I already sent out the text that we're going to do an optional practice, a quick one, and if it's too hot for you and your kid, I understand. How about that? Boom.
Who else do we got? I don't know. I might be doing the bowl school later on and realizing that maybe it is a little too hot.
What
But
would
honestly, I got to stick with my first instinct.
What
I'm
would,
like, you got to be kidding me.
What would
with that.
Coach Ballgame say? Who, by the way, our good friend Coach Ballgame, Danny J?
Yeah.
He is going to be doing a bit with Derek Jeter right
7 p.m.
at 7 p.m. right before
On
the game
Fox.
starts.
On
That
Fox.
is very cool.
Yeah,
Coach Ball
very
game.
cool. And he was also on Overpromised if you want to check that out.
And we saw him at the All-Star game, Coach Ball game, a great ambassador to the game for kids.
Super cool.
Well, we need to get ready for last one standing. We have time for one last call. Adam in Burlington.
Adam, what up, my friend?
Hey, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Back at you, man. What's up?
Oh, man, I got a kick earlier out of you guys talking about the Irish meal. I bought that during lunch, and boy, it tastes like dog food. I was
corned beef and cabbage, not a fan favorite. I feel like we pretend to like it.
Yeah, I should have gotten the Reuben, and
Yep.
unfortunately didn't. And then I also loved the Irish Goodbye. I was a huge fan of it more in my drinking days, but great way to dip out, you know?
No doubt.
It's the only way.
It's the only way.
It's the only
In
way.
fact, I'm gonna Irish exit that phone call later, man. You know what? We're gonna play Last One Standing next. If you want in, Danny G is going through to get contestants. 877-99 on Fox. We do that next right here on Fox Sports Radio. All right. Hey, Covino. Let's talk about dude wipes.
Dude wipes?
Have you ever wiped with a piece of dry, single-ply toilet paper and wondered, is this as good as it gets?
Well, it's not. It gets a lot better thanks to the wet extra large cleaning power of Dude Wipes. And when they say extra large, they mean business. So no matter the size of your mess from top to bottom, Dude Wipes has you covered for that confident clean.
Yeah.
Looks like Team USA was using Dude Wipes.
Hey, debris, no way. Irritation, not a chance. It's time to make the trade of the season. And you thought that might have been Waddle or some other? Nope.
No,
It's
no.
TP for Dude Wipes.
TP for Dude Wipes.
Made from 100% plant-based natural fibers in a variety of scents and sensations. Mint chill, shea butter to
Come here and
protect
sniff.
your end zone.
Can you tell which one I used today or no? Sniff. Come on. Come on, bro.
You
guessed right. Shea
Mint,
butter.
oh, no, I thought it was
Shea butter.
Join the movement for cleaner movements and a skid-free life. One day you'll get there. Amazon or at any major retailer nationwide. Dude Wipes, best clean pants down. And just a reminder, we are doing the Fox Sports Radio Bracket Challenge. It's live now. The matchups are set. You can compete against all of us. We submitted ours. One winner going to get a $1,000 gift card, and the perfect bracket will win you $1 million. Fill out your bracket now until Thursday morning before the games begin. Visit foxsportsradio.com for all the rules, registration, and how to fill out your bracket.
It's all presented by Webull. It's time to get your financial portfolio game ready. With
Webull.
Webull, get powerful investing tools and real-time data all on one platform. Get started by downloading the Webull app today or visiting Webull.com.
Webull!
Webull Financial LLC, member SIPC FINRA. Investing involves risk. For more information, visit Webull.com/disclosures.
One of the other big stories, of course, is Max Crosby back to the Raiders? Deal.
And apparently,
or no deal. And apparently the
first
no deal.
guy there today, right? So he was already there with the Raiders, like a pro.
He went to work with his lunchbox.
That's cool. And I don't know if there's any update
Was
here.
it
I'm sure
an
Dan would have told us.
Alf lunchbox, or what was it?
But
No,
do
he's
the
more of a
Raiders
Darth Vader guy.
He-Man lunchbox?
Really?
Star
No,
Wars.
he's a Transformers dude, I
Yeah.
thought. Do the Raiders keep him now? Because there's so many teams that are going to be interested. I'm already hearing rumors maybe about your 49ers,
Cowboys
Rich, the
in the mix,
Cowboys,
right?
the Bears, the Rams. I mean, it's endless as far as opportunities because the truth is he's still just recovering from an injury. It's not like he necessarily failed and isn't going to get better when it comes to this physical.
Now, based off of what Dan Byer played, the audio from the Ravens front office, saying like they're gutted, like they wanted it to go through. I heard Diana Rossini, a friend of ours, on Dan Patrick this morning. And, Danny, you and I were talking about it last night.
She had the inside scoop from the horse's mouth. She spoke to Max Crosby and gave the juice here on Fox Sports Radio this morning.
And Danny G, you and I were saying the same thing, which is like it just feels like, is there a possibility there was buyer's remorse? And when a guy's recovering, a doctor could find something. Now, you could say that's shady behavior. I'm not accusing anyone of anything, but I gave you the analogy. If someone went through someone's significant other's phone, you could find the most innocent thing and maybe be like, what's this?
Oh,
If you're
when you're
looking
looking
for
hard
something,
enough,
you
you'll
can find something.
something.
So I feel like were they looking for something enough just to be able to say no deal? Like, was there buyer's remorse? Like, oh man, we're giving up all these picks, and I don't know.
It felt that way immediately because they had lost so many of their players to free agency that suddenly they were looking at things like, okay, we have Max Crosby. Now we have his contract too, and we lost 2 first-round picks. How are we going to replenish? And the Ravens, they don't normally trade first-round picks. Well, usually they're not up in the top 15 either, but they normally don't deal picks away like this, and they've always drafted pretty well. So right away, it was not, it didn't pass the sniff test. And so immediately, even NFL insiders were saying, hey, something's not going right
What
here.
about the credibility
with
of team doctors, though?
Well, that's the thing. The doctors, they're called team doctors because they work for the team.
They work for the team. They're highly paid from the
so
team.
if the front office says to their team doctor, hey, kind of changed our mind here because we want our two first-round picks back, the team doctor is going to do what they say.
But I'm saying this just for the sake of conversation. Could it be that maybe the doctors did see something with the healing process that might not,
100%.
make it a fair deal for them?
There's something that maybe they did see that worried them long-term for Max Crosby.
I have two questions. Number one, I was Sam didn't have to beep sniff test. Number one, and number two,
sniff test could mean anything.
Okay.
That's not what I done.
Is this milk old or not?
No,
Take a
okay.
sniff.
And number two, Daniel Jones just signed an extension and a new contract, and when there's an understanding that this guy's recovering, clearly he's not 100% ready right now. Isn't that part of the understanding?
That's the thing. And Kirk Morrison had been saying this for a couple of weeks on every Raider podcast I listened to, pointing out that Crosby couldn't pass a physical to be on the field today, but in June he could. So you got to have a little bit of a leap of faith as long as the healing process is going the right way, which if you follow Max Crosby on his social media accounts, he shares a lot of his life. So I saw him go from the rolling thing when people have leg injuries to the cast off to standing on his basketball court shooting shots. He's coming along, and Raider insiders are saying he's a little bit ahead of schedule, which is actually what his agent and doctor also said.
And if you're connecting the dots, Ravens clearly knew that, and they know the healing process, and they knew what they were signing up for. So was this their excuse to back out of it, as Rich said, buyer's remorse? Not Dan Buyer's remorse. Actual purchaser, buyer's remorse.
Quickly, Adam Schefter reported that the Cowboys doctor was one of the doctors that actually reviewed Max Crosby's knee. He had done the surgeries for Patrick Mahomes and Malik Neighbors as well. He was the one that didn't pass. And some people were wondering, because he reviewed it, was he trying to get the Cowboys back in on it? That's not the case at all. But it was he was one of the doctors to look at.
Yeah, so the speculation's fun, right? And it is interesting to think about those things. But maybe the truth is simple. Maybe he's not healing the way they expected him to be healing at this point. Maybe the meniscus still looks damaged in ways that I don't know.
Where this really blocks the Raiders, though, Dan just brought up the Cowboys. They traded for Rashawn Gary. A lot of these teams that were in line
they made
behind
their moves,
the Ravens, they already made their moves, spent their money, and so now the Raiders lose their leverage.
It's like dating someone. Wait, I started dating her. I didn't know you were still single.
Yeah, it's a weird situation, man. A lot of moving parts. The Max Crosby drama is real, and the moment that broke yesterday, you're like, wait, what? So what happens now? And what happened so far is he's back with the Raiders until someone else bites and makes a move.
He's already a maniac on the field. Can you imagine this chip on his shoulder?
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Happy St. Patty's Day. Metallica style. I love that part when he's like, Rumbada-hubada-ha. Actually, he says, Musha ring do da. Whack for my daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jarro. Some Irish whiskey for your St. Patty's night. Covino and Rich on Fox Sports Radio live from the mean streets of L.A. And we're getting ready for Last One Standing, 877-99 on Fox. Danny G's on standby. Are you ready? And are you into video games?
You said it, buddy.
Celebrities or just a good time?
That too.
The Global Gaming League is a video game league with celebrity-owned teams, from T-Pain to Neo, competing in everything from Call of Duty to Tetris. Sign up and join the league now at globalgamingleague.com.
All right, it's time for something we do every week. I love it. It's stressful. It's awesome. It's called Last One Standing.
You have 5 seconds to battle for your sports trivia life.
Man, I don't got it.
Put your electronic devices down and pick your sports knowledge. It's CNR's Last One Standing.
Last One Standing.
Oh, wait, guys, before we start, Is it okay if I leave? It's too hot. I don't want to play.
Maybe we should cancel
Can we
Last One
cancel
Standing.
Last One Standing? It's 98 degrees out, guys. Is it okay if I go home now? Thanks.
By the way, looks as though, not that you care, but the update is it's very 50-50. I think I'm going to have about half the team. I think some of the parents like too damn hot. Others like, yeah, I'll be there.
Buy him a Slurpee and tell him to zip it.
Yeah, all the MVPs will be on the field. All right, I have 4 categories ready to go if needed, a tiebreaker. Each contestant gets 5 seconds to stay alive in the round. If you run out of time or answer incorrectly, Iowa Sam takes you out with his buzzer. Yeah, you don't want to hear that. We keep battling until you are the last one standing. If you win 2 of the rounds, you are the top dog. Here are the contestants. 13-time winner Steve Covino, right
That's
over
right. And I'll go outside and play any day. Just give me a flavor ice. Let's go.
there. Next to him, 19-time winner Rich Davis.
As long as Covino doesn't win today, I will be happy. If it's me, Dan, or the contestant, I'm good. I just can't have him win.
Okay.
Speaking of DB, he's the leader in the clubhouse by far. 39-time winner.
Wow.
Hello.
Dan Byer.
It's impressive.
We're going to go to the studio line, see who's playing for a CNR prize pack. JD in Winter Park, Florida was the first one through.
Oh, Jonely Donely. What's up, JD?
What up, JD?
JD, how are you?
Oh, doing good. Just not going to let Rich shoot me with his hose.
I will not shoot you with my hose, JD. Don't worry.
What do you do for a living there in Florida?
I'm a boring lawyer.
Oh,
well, I'm a lawyer.
Yeah.
All right, JD, as long as you, myself, or Dan Byer win, I'll be happy. We just can't let Covino win. Let's do this.
All right, and by the way, in for Spot, it's Shai, who's going to be our fact checker during this game. So be patient with him as he checks the answers.
Shay.
Oh, is that Shea Butter?
First category. It's titled 83 to 100. You have 5 seconds to name one of the NFL teams who Pro Football Focus graded a B or better on their overall free agency moves.
Oh.
All right, these grades came out yesterday. There's 16 answers on the board. A B or better. Give us that NFL team, Covino. We'll start with you when the clock begins right now.
Vikings.
Yep.
Yeah. What grade you can tell us?
They are a B.
All right, perfect. Rich.
49ers.
Yep, they are a B as well.
Boom shakalaka Buyer.
Raiders.
They are a minus, yes.
Wow.
JD.
Rams.
They are an A.
Oh, one of the
Coming
only
out one.
A's. Yeah. Covino.
Chiefs.
They are a yes, B.
Rich. 3.
Buffalo. The Bills.
Nope, B minus.
Buyer.
DJ Moore's not enough, I suppose.
Titans.
They are nope, C plus.
According to PFF. JD.
Did someone say Broncos?
Nope.
Has not been said yet.
No.
Broncos.
I don't think
C,
they may.
nope.
No. Oh, Covino wins that round.
Let's go.
Name some of the other teams that made the top 16 there.
Top 16. We got the Jets at 13 coming in with a B. You got the Commanders coming in at 16 with a B. And then you got the Panthers at 2 with an A minus.
I deem this question faulty and don't think it should be counted.
That's funny. You say that every time you lose a round.
It's not updated. The fact that the Broncos, whose Super Bowl odds went up plus 4,
That was a trade. They didn't. It wasn't a free agent they acquired. Yeah,
I think it's free agent, so completely subjective. That's why
it
I
is.
don't
But
like
it's
yeah.
But everybody talks about PFF's grades, so
yeah, and how awful they are. Quite honestly.
Back and forth on that.
It's not sour grapes.
Everybody gets real mad when I win the round.
I know.
Why don't you go stand outside?
Bogus. Bogus.
All right. Second category. By the way, Covino's on the board.
Yeah.
Spanning the world. This is not subjective at all, Rich. You'll be happy. You have 5 seconds to name one of the 20 teams who have played in this year's World Baseball Classic. 20 teams started.
Okay.
All right.
Wait. 20 teams what?
20 teams in the World Baseball Classic. You have to name all.
So one of the countries, yeah. All right, and we're going to start in reverse order. JD, you're up first, starting right now. Go.
Venezuela.
Yes.
Yeah, obvious one. Buyer.
I'm going to go USA.
I think so, yes.
USA all day.
Rich.
Dominican Republic.
Yep.
Covino.
Mexico.
Yep.
JD.
You said Dominican Republic.
3, 2, 1. Buzzer. He's out of there. Buyer.
Japan.
Yep.
Shohei Ohtani. Rich.
Puerto Rico.
Covino.
Italia.
Yep.
Back to Buyer.
Korea.
Yep.
Rich.
Team Israel.
Yep.
Covino.
Check.
Yep.
Buyer.
Canada.
Yep.
Rich.
Great Britain.
Yes.
Oh, we got a battle. Covino.
Taipei.
Yep.
DB.
Australia.
Yep.
Rich.
Germany?
No.
No. Covino. 3, 2, 1.
Colombia.
Yep.
Ooh, just pulled that off.
Colombia?
Yep.
Get out of here.
Yep. Colombia.
I don't think you knew that.
Buyer.
Brazil.
Yep.
Yeah. Cove, you got anything?
Oh, that's right. Remember we beat them. They beat us in a booty
3,
contest where we beat them.
2, 1. No, Buyer gets that round.
Is Cuba in there?
Cuba is in there.
Cuba's in there.
Yeah, I know. There's one I didn't say. All right.
A few that you guys missed. You had Nicaragua.
Nicaragua.
You got the Netherlands.
The Netherlands.
Netherlands. Didi Gregorius.
He's so Gregorious.
I think those are the only ones you guys missed.
Yeah, we did
Yeah,
pretty
you
good.
did good there. Cove, Buyer, both on the board. We go to the third
Dude,
category.
we're like Carmen Sandiego.
A new voice. You have 5 seconds to name an NFL team who have a new head coach in place for the 2026 season. 10 answers on the board.
Wait. Oh, no.
Yeah, think about it.
I'm not in that zone yet.
Well, a lot of these moves just happened in the past couple of months here. All right, Covino, you're going to be up first as soon as the timer begins. Right now, go. 3,
Go.
2,
Panthers. I can't think.
No.
Rich.
New York Giants.
Yep.
Of course. Buyer.
Baltimore Ravens.
Yep.
Hate you.
Todd Monken.
JD.
Chargers.
No.
New head coach? No.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
All right, back to Rich.
Buffalo Bills.
Yep.
Ah.
Joe Brady.
Promoted Joe Brady. Buyer.
Raiders.
Yep.
Yeah, Kubiak. Rich.
Dolphins.
Yep.
Sir. Buyer.
Laughlin.
Arizona Cardinals.
Yep. Michael Floor.
Rich.
Someone say Tennessee Titans? No, right?
Nope.
You did.
Yeah, Tennessee Titans.
Robert Sala.
DB.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy.
Rich. 3, 2.
Falcons.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kevin Stefanski.
And
Buyer.
The Cleveland Browns.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Back to Rich.
Isn't that 10?
Is that all of them?
Yeah, I don't think any of them. Yeah, there's not.
Well, they both get a point. That's how this goes if there's a tie. So that's Buyer's second round, though. So he is the winner of this game, his 40th victory.
I did it for you people.
That's horse manure.
That's how it goes in this game.
He got 2 points.
Yeah, he got 2 points first.
All right, well, you know what? As long as you didn't win, Steve.
That's all right. I just do a guess.
Could
out there. I
Covino get minus points for not naming one?
Oh,
You're
my
in such
brain froze. I'm like,
such a baseball mindset.
true, yeah.
You forgot the NFL existed.
No. I mean, when we went over him, I'm like, yeah. That's right.
He was dreaming. He had WBC dreams last
I
night.
just wasn't expecking that.
Yeah, he's picturing a bunch of
Maybe
baseball players in
maybe
hockey
he had
jerseys.
heat stroke.
Maybe
That's it.
You know what it is, man? Oh,
Did the heat get to you?
JD in Florida, we appreciate you playing the game with us today.
Hey, my apologies for my poor performance.
No, JD, you're the man.
right.
You know,
JD,
hey,
you were the best.
Don't be hard on yourself.
It's hot out, man.
Yeah,
Thank you,
it's
man.
hot. Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
I'm
don't
gonna.
worry.
Don't worry about it.
Call it with legal
take it
advice
slow.
whenever you can. That's all I have to say.
He's a lawyer. He's
JD,
doing
maybe
just
if you were Jameson, you would have won, JD.
Yeah, JD, stay on the line. I'm going to get your number.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
All right, let's go to Dan Byer for an update. DB, what's doing, my friends?
Guys, the NCAA tournament is about to begin. First 4 games in Dayton, UMBC and Howard about to tip off. Winner plays Michigan on Thursday in Buffalo. Texas and NC State, they're 2 11 seeds. Winner of that game later on tonight will play BYU in a 6-11 matchup in Portland on Thursday. Duke freshman Cameron Boozer, a unanimous first-team All-American selection by the Associated Press today, the only unanimous first-team pick, but one of 3 freshmen on the squad, A.J. DeBansa and Darius Acuff Jr. of Arkansas were first-team members, A.J. playing for BYU. Texas Tech's J.T. Toppin, who tore his ACL on the first team, as was Michigan's Yaxel Lendeborg. In the NBA, Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to miss a week because of a bone bruise in his left knee, while Timberwolves guard Anthony Edwards will miss a week or two with inflammation in his right knee. Now on to the news from the NFL. The Broncos acquired wide receiver Jalen Waddle in a trade today that includes the Dolphins acquiring Denver's first-round pick. In all, Miami gets 3 picks, a first, third, and fourth. Denver gets Waddle in a fourth-round pick. Eagles signed free agent wide receiver Marquise Hollywood Brown. It's a 1-year deal worth $6.5 million. Colts signed corner Cam Taylor-Britt to a contract. Texans and free agent guard Wyatt Teller coming to terms on a 2-year deal. The Wall Street Journal says the NFL season will begin on Wednesday, September 9th. That's very likely to be in Seattle, home of the Super Bowl champion Seahawks. The Niners and Rams are scheduled to play in Melbourne, Australia on Thursday, September 10th, according to the report. And finally, WBC championship game coverage underway at the top of the hour. First pitch just after 8 o'clock Eastern time. You'll see it on Fox as the U.S. takes on Venezuela.
Yeah.
Guys, back to you.
All right.
Oh,
Thank
wait.
you, DB.
You know what? I got 2 other notes to pass along. First of all, don't let employee turnover slow down business. Express Employment Professionals finds the talent you need to keep productivity on track. From the warehouse to the front office, Express staffs all jobs. Visit expresspros.com today. And the Saints sign running back Ty Chandler. That's it. Now I'm done.
Yo,
Thank you, DB.
Dan Byer, have a good night. And Dan will be filling in for us over the next couple days, so enjoy some extra Dan Byer.
Looking forward to it.
Dan. Little Dan Byer treat, huh?
Definitely. Enjoy that.
Does he call it the Covino and Rich hat trick, like we call the Dan Patrick hat trick?
Covino and Rich. I don't know. Nothing
The
really
Covino
fun
Rich
rhymes with
3-day
it.
Switch.
The
The
Covino
3-day
Rich,
switch.
The 3-day switch.
There
All right.
it is. So tune in to Dan Byer, and we'll be back on the 23rd. Ready to tackle your financial goals, Rich?
You said it, Buster.
Well, with Webull, you don't have to sit on the sidelines. Whether you're a rookie or a pro,
hot
Webull
out, though.
puts you in the game with tools that help you make the moves you want. Trade stocks, options, and ETFs, or play the long game with cash management and retirement accounts all on one platform.
Webull's app pairs advanced analytics with real-time data so you can read the defense, adjust your strategy, and stay in control. And now meet Vega, your personal AI assistant. Ask questions like, what's the outlook for the stock? Or, hey, can you analyze my watch list? And you get real-time stock updates. And if you want a wider view of the field, simple. They got Portfolio X-Ray. You can spot trends, manage risk, and optimize the performance of your full portfolio.
Stop striking out like Team Venezuela tonight. Don't do that with your financial future.
Don't jinx them.
I know. Join Webull's community to discuss markets, trending topics, and ideas with fellow investors. Download the Webull app today on mobile or desktop, Webull, or visit Webull.com.
Webull Financial LLC, member SIPC FINRA. Investing involves risk. For more information, visit Webull.com/disclosures.
Are we using our last brain cell?
Last brain cell.
Last
Hit it.
living brain cell.
There's a new sport in town. It's not basketball. It's even dumber than that. They're calling it Run It, and it's exploding in Australasia, and they're saying it's the next level of sport.
Did you just make up like a country?
That's what they're saying. It's the exploding sport in Australasia. 2 athletes, 20 meters apart, brain damage bait. Take a look.
What is this? Just full force?
That's it.
Oh, that guy's dead.
He died right there.
Concussion.
One dude carries the ball. Other dude full speed trying to stop him. It's like an old football drill going 100 miles per hour
But why
with
are we
no
okay
pads.
with this? You know when what are the scariest moments in the NFL? Remember when Tua was on his back and his hands were like shaking? And that was, I don't know, the scariest shit?
2 dudes, 2 concussions, and you got all these fans loving every second of it.
On purpose.
Yeah, and it's
But
called Run It.
This isn't wide receiver over the middle on a slant pattern and Ronnie Lott hits him in 1989. This is on purpose?
So it's not the first basketball level of dumb sport we've seen in recent history.
Okay.
There's other ones. Yeah, Run It. Crush it. Crush your skull is what's happening here. Again, other sports that require your last brain cell, Dana White's behind one of them, and that's power slap. Again, very viral. You've seen these videos, and it breaks the first rule of fighting. Protect yourself at all times. That's what makes this terrible. No one's protecting themselves. Now, there it is. What does a referee say? A referee says, protect yourself at all times. Shake hands, have a good fight. That's what makes this terrible.
I can't lie.
UFC, boxing, you're protecting yourself. Swimming in, not getting wet, stick and move. There's no sticking. There's only sticking. There's no moving.
Can't lie. I've thought about doing this to you. But no, I can't lie. If Dana White said, Covino, Rich, you guys want to come hang? Front row, power slap. I hate to say it, but we'd go. But it seems so barbaric, and I'm not some big...
Because you're a sitting duck.
I'm not some big lame-o. I'm not some puseta. I like a good fight, but you're right. Defenseless seems wrong. Like,
that's the difference with power slap. Sure, we watch. I don't want to sound like a hypocrite. Of course, I'm going to watch this. Like watching a train wreck. But is it safe? Is it fun? Is it our last brain cell? Pretty much. Power slap.
Cove.
Yeah.
I mean, what are we going to do next? Nut kicking? Like, imagine, like, oh, you're up.
Beavis did that to Butthead, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, that would be the next sport.
Limbo skating. Apparently, you skate and then you get on all fours. Like,
you could do that, I bet. Didn't you used to do that back at the old skating rink?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's pretty impressive, though. Limbo skating?
I scraped my helmet.
All right. Can I give you the
limbo
lamest
skating?
Oh, look at that.
No, not that helmet. My other helmet. How about joggling?
I scraped my helmet on the floor.
Joggling.
Do you mean when people jog and juggle at the same time? That sounds not like the lamest thing I've ever heard of.
That's really stupid. Yeah, joggling. People, imagine like your son's a joggler. Like, yeah, way to go, kid. Appreciate that.
Are you kid involved in any sports? Your kid playing?
I got one kid. He's a LARPer. He's LARPing.
Yeah.
And the other kid, he's a yeah. He's a joggler.
That's how you know you failed.
Yeah, no.
Let's see what else I got one. I know you're down for a good arm wrestle. Even back in the 80s, remember thumb wrestling?
Yeah.
Have you ever toe wrestled?
I bet you eat your dick toes. You'd be good at this.
I do have big toes.
Rich has giant dick toes. Like, look how gross this is.
Quick toes away. Casey.
But again, if there's a market for run it.
What's going on here?
Yeah, toe wrestling, I guess, is a big deal. And it makes me think of Seinfeld's bit on the biathlon, speaking of the Winter Olympics.
Yeah.
That looks like a toast.
He talks about how...
You're missing the slow-mo of the final move. when he did the over-the-top with his big toe.
Isn't quite the
there he is, the toe jam champion.
Imagine a toe wrestler on a first date. Like, oh my God, like, what do you do for fun? Like, what's your side hustle, dude? Yeah. Try to fucking toe wrestle.
Studio. I'm Steve Covino. We got Danny G here, our super producer. Elijah's hanging out. Spots also producing the videos, like we said. Everything at Covino and Rich FSR. We got Overpromised, our bonus pod, starting in 12 minutes, covering everything you need to know about your March Madness bracket. We have Kelly in Vegas. She's the expert. At Kelly in Vegas, if you want to get a head start and check her out. At Kelly in Vegas. She's got all your tips. Again, Overpromised, episode 132 debuts today in 12 minutes, a Tuesday edition of Overpromised. Because guess what? We're going on vacation the rest of the week, so we'll be back on the 23rd. I'm Steve Covino. That is Rich. Iowa Sam is here. Let's get into it.
Real quick, could I give you another pick as we get closer to March Madness?
Yeah,
courtesy of DraftKings.
How about you think about it while I tell everybody about dude wipes?
Oh, please do.
You ever wipe with a piece of dry toilet paper?
Oh,
and
wipe
wondered,
away.
Is this as good as it gets?
Wipe away.
It's a miserable feeling. Well, it's not. Switch to life-changing, wet, extra-large flushable dude wipes. People often ask us, how do you guys do it with such confidence?
They do ask that.
I go like this. Dude wipes.
Yeah, the wipes, bro.
But now we tell you, because wetter just cleans better. Available at Amazon and all major retailers nationwide. Dude wipes. Best clean, pants down.
All right, here's what I'm doing. Courtesy of DraftKings, all the spreads there at DraftKings Sportsbook, the #1 sportsbook for live betting, built for March. So when you're looking at the opening round and you're looking at some of these matchups, since most people don't know anything about some of these teams, unless you're, like I said, unless you're an expert of sorts, unless you really are the guy that watches every college basketball game. Danny, we discussed yesterday, when you agree March Madness is the one time a year where even experts don't know everything.
Oh, yeah. We said yesterday, one of the only guys that we know here that even knows his stuff is Aaron Torres, who's going to be in with DB on Thursday and Friday for us.
Which, truthfully, is the best time for us to vacation and have him fill in. He's an expert. I'm going to be on a beach. It'll be fine. I guarantee that no one knows the depths of some of these lower seed teams, which is why I'm going to do my pick based on like a child. I'm going to do what a child would do. I'm going to be going to Hawaii with my family later this year. So I was like, Hawaii's a nice place.
Bringing your kids?
Yeah.
Hope it doesn't get too hot out.
Hawaii, 15.5-point underdogs against Arkansas. I'm going to pick Hawaii's an underdog. Hawaii's a nicer place than Arkansas. Idaho.
Yeah.
Covino's got a beautiful girlfriend who's from Boise.
Yeah, that's right.
They're 23.5-point underdogs as a 15 seed to Houston. Now, I like Houston, but Houston will whoop them. But I like 23.5 points. That's a hell of a lot of points. Idaho with the points. And I grew up on Long Island, and everyone's safety school was Hofstra University. Everyone knows someone that went to Hofstra if you lived on Long Island.
I knew a kid named Wayne that went there.
Wayne Corbett.
Yeah, Wayne Corbett.
Make that joke every time you hear Hofstra because it's the only reference.
It's the only reference.
Hofstra, 11.5-point underdogs to Alabama. So I'm going to take 3 places I know and just take them in a parlay with a lot of points.
All
There you go.
right.
And again, DraftKings, use our code CRSHOW to claim special offerings right now. Again, that's promo code CRSHOW at DraftKings. The crown is yours. All right. Okay. Now, before we get out of here, any final thoughts about the World Baseball Classic or anything else as we get closer to baseball season?
Yeah, I have some thoughts, meaning the MLB has some really great problems right now. Because imagine if the NBA in-season tournament was more exciting than the NBA Finals. I think you can make a case that this WBC has really made it difficult for the MLB to live up to this. Like, the World Series is really going to have to step up. I'm not saying it doesn't matter more or less or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, what we're seeing here is, like I said yesterday, is World Cup atmosphere.
I know.
And I don't think anybody expected that.
I know what you're saying. All 162 matter, but how do you go from Aaron Judge teaming up with Bryce Harper and Schwarber and Bobby Witt Jr. and all these guys, and they're facing the other day the Dominican with Fernando Tatis and Soto and all that. How do you go from that to like opening day and it's the Yankees versus the Giants?
Yeah,
like it's a bit of a transition that's
going to be a good problem for the MLB to have.
As we said the other day, though, MLB knows it, which is why their promo that runs on Fox says celebrations are back, like vibe is back, like they're clear. There's an initiative to, dare I say, make baseball fun again. So yeah, baseball back in a big way, but the World Baseball Classic culminates tonight, and it would only make sense if they won. If Venezuela wins, good for them. But I think this is let's seal the deal tonight. USA.
They got a lot of momentum, a lot of energy. We'll see if that carries them ahead of Team USA, who's just a powerhouse. They're expected to win. And when you're expected to win and you play for such a powerful team, that lineup's stacked. Maybe it is a little rude to be cheering because it's almost like you're cheering down sometimes. So maybe if they do win, though, and win it all, maybe we see some real excitement tonight. I think we're going to see some big at-bats from guys like Roman Anthony. Last I saw, Cal Raleigh wasn't starting, which is very surprising.
Will Smith, huh?
Yeah, being that he was runner-up MVP last year. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I think the Venezuelan crowd is going to be fired up. I see Coleman Johnson hit us up.
You know who they would never sit?
Who?
Aaron Judge.
Nah, no way, no how.
But Cal Raleigh not starting.
Cal Raleigh not. I mean, again, last I heard.
I know. Okay.
Will the crowd give them extra momentum that they need? Like, that's why fans matter too. Like, will the USA fans step up to compete with these Venezuelan fans.
Yeah, we've been hearing that it might be like 75% in favor of Venezuela.
Wow.
Well, I mean, it's in Miami, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Is that number too high? That's some of the guessing.
I'm surprised. I thought it'd be a little more even than that. So might as well support your team. We don't expect you to sit there and watch every pitch, but have it on tonight and enjoy, and we'll talk about it again when we return on the 23rd.
What you got to do in the ninth inning, you got to call your kids in the room. Be like, yeah, watch this. That's what I always do. So, all right, we'll see you guys next week. Have a great rest of the week. Dan Byers is going to be filling in. Arrivederci, baby.
See you in the overpromised land. Let's go.